Welcome back, everybody, to the Matcha Podcast. Here we go with another episode. It's me, Edgar, on the mic. We got Victor.
Hello, everyone.
We got RJ.
Yo, 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 we are back.
We are back. We've had a few rough weeks where it was just me and Victor. Then we did me, RJ, with the guest, one of our old friends, Christian. And now it's us three back. We got sick. RJ fell asleep.
Yeah.
But we're still going. We're keeping it consistent still. I think
Yeah.
as long as one of us does it, still we're keeping it going. But how you guys been? How's it going?
Hey, pretty good, man. It's good not to have the bronchitis. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know Rigor probably knows how it feels.
So your diagnosis was bronchitis, bro?
Acute, it's not bad. Hopefully it doesn't come back though. I was searching up between the acute and chronic, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah, it's like
Did
minor.
did it feel like sometimes you felt like you were drowning in a way, like it's
Not
hard to
drowning,
breathe?
but just a lot of pain, dude. Whenever I was like
Mhm.
inhaling and exhaling,
Yeah, I had a few instances with that.
I felt like a little psychopath. I went to my room, right, and I laid down, and I don't know if you guys felt the pain where it just kind of makes you laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling.
Mhm.
I was like, yo, if someone sees me here, just laughing, laying down, like it's creepy
This
shit.
guy's weird.
But dude, it freaking. Oh.
Your
Like,
grandma walks in.
It would come in waves. At one point, I couldn't even sit down. I had to literally just stay still.
like with me when I had the bronchitis, I was actually when I would be laying down, I feel like I would be drowning in a way. Like it feels like I'm in water, and it was hard for me to like I was gasping for air. If you guys kind of picture that.
Now, luckily, I went there early, man. They even told me too.
Or you caught it early.
Yeah, because right when I felt it, I was like, yo, I don't like this. I gotta go check it out quick. And yeah, man,
Yeah,
they
that's a
just gave me
good
the
thing.
prescriptions, and that's it. I mean, it lasted a cool week though. A cool week.
And
Hey,
that's good
man.
because it
But
could have lasted longer.
Yeah, they were talking about
like,
pneumonia. I'm like, yo, don't freak me out right now.
Yeah, it could have lasted
did,
long.
did they say like if you didn't go in earlier, it would have been you would have been in a different state?
Not
Like
really, but they just they nah, but they did they said like good thing you came here like at early stages because they can on the X-ray they didn't find any like signs of pneumonia or anything. But yeah, the prescriptions, the antibiotics cleared up pretty good.
That's good.
that's good.
Yeah, man.
What else did you have to take besides the antibiotics?
I'm back in the inhaler. That kind of sucks. Forgot it today though. A little aerosol.
Not just that, dude. Bakersfield has that horrible weather.
Yeah, it's just the air pollution here is
Yeah, it's bad.
it's
That's
Yeah,
how-
dude.
infamous for the
for
air
the
pollution.
valley fever too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty bad out there, especially like all the smog too. Because since you guys do live in a valley in a way, everything comes down there.
Yeah, we get all the smog and pollution from everybody else too.
hmm
When the wind pushes, it kind of pushes us to this big old because we're a dust bowl.
yeah, a little bowl. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey man, but alhamdulillah, dude, I feel good. And I came over here, ate some good food.
yeah, I did.
That's awesome. What you guys
Freaking
eat?
good way to come back, man, for sure.
I made some fresh focaccia, like the bread. Uh, grilled or just roasted some chicken breast, salt, pepper, simple seasoning. Made a chimichurri sauce, a garlic aioli, and made like a sandwich. Put some spring mix at the bottom, garlic aioli, chicken breast, chimichurri sauce on top, and then the
Uh,
bread. Yeah,
the chicken was halal, right?
yeah,
Oh
always,
man,
always.
Hello. Yeah. Hey man, the focaccia. Second time tasting it. First time was good, but the second time was a whole lot better
Yeah, and
for
it
sure.
went up, huh? It went up, and yeah,
No, you could tell right away the way it looked.
yeah.
The way it looks.
But the difference is straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
My hydration was off. My temperature was off.
Got some little
My proofing was
electrolytes.
off. Yeah, for sure. It was. I want to say the other one was garbage.
I don't know. I liked it. It was a different flavor for me, like on
It is
breads.
different. It's
Yeah.
not bad, but
What was
Like
it
even my
because
little
of the
sister liked it.
was it because like the seasoning were too overpowering, or what was wrong
Oh,
with the first
the first one,
batch?
it was salty.
the first one
It
was more salt, not as much herbs.
it felt a little bit more doughy too.
Yeah, and that's because my hydration for the focaccia has to be super hydrated. It's a hydrated bread, you know. So I didn't hydrate it as much, and it came out when it baked more just like regular dense bread.
I mean, I just assumed it was like that, so I was like,
It
I
didn't
like it. It's good.
proof enough. If anything, it lacked proofing, and proofing for anybody that doesn't know is just letting the bread rise on its own through humidity or warm temperature. It gives the sponge to a bread, and it's like it leavens. So you can redo a proofing only so much before it overproofs, and then you get like a dense bread. And so it was between, I know for a fact, my hydration and maybe overproofing it the first time. Yeah. So that, but this time, as you can tell, the color,
Yeah, the color.
taste,
The other one looked pale.
bro,
Yeah, it looked really pale. First one.
perfect.
I just assumed it was like that, bro.
And
The first time.
you can make it like that, but it's not. It's really not what I wanted.
Mm.
Yeah. And then to have all these fresh ingredients, everything made, dude, from scratch, and then just eating it warm, hot. It's like, I wish you were here, dude.
Well, yeah, I would try it one day, man.
Send
Yeah,
it
for
via
sure.
email. Send it via mail.
It'll be there in 2 to 7 business days.
Shit, that'd be awesome though.
That would be pretty cool if I could send it to you like that. Just like a instant send meal something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I wish it wasn't like freaking 16 hours away through an airplane.
yeah, because I think even if I was to like overnight it so I can get there in the 16 hours, frozen, it's still not gonna be as good.
Yeah, I think yeah, it would be a long wait still.
But
'Cause it's
once you
still
come
gotta
out here,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely, bro.
we'll get it going. Um, yeah, guys, but I mean, it's nice to be back. I guess honestly, I don't even know where to start. If I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah, man. It's 2 weeks for me, dude. Felt like 2 long
Well,
weeks as well.
how does it feel to be off for 2 weeks, Vic?
Oh no, I wasn't. Dude, they had me working, bro. I couldn't. 5 days. I couldn't waste all my sick days. So they just had me do like low labor.
Damn,
I
they
wasn't
still
doing
had you.
anything.
you just messed up.
Hmm?
Or no mask.
No, no mask. No, I wasn't coughing,
Mm.
but it was just like the uncomfortableness of whenever I breathe every once in a while. I think sucked.
Yeah,
Damn.
But I
that does.
took it nice and easy.
That's crazy. Even with a doctor's note, they still had you working. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean
Bro,
whatever.
those companies don't care.
Yeah,
And
bro. That's
honestly,
why.
it sucked. It sucked that I had to use
Some of your sick
my
hours.
sick like right off the bat, beginning of the year.
Oh wow, and you had like a full year of last year that you didn't even use them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like last year, you didn't even use some of your sick time.
Oh no, I used all of my last year.
Well, yeah, like towards the end. Remember when you closed towards December or something?
Wait, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I thought you used your sick time last
Oh no,
year
dude,
when you had
I
like,
got I got
the
two
whole
more
week
two
off.
more days, man. With my sick day, I get 5. It's just
Oh,
right off
okay.
the bat coming back, dude.
He just didn't want to use them all.
No, man, there's no way. I know I'm gonna get sick later on. I had to. I had to save
Or
some.
if something comes up,
I had to.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a bummer, bro. Using your sick days off the bat like that.
Like
Yeah,
you,
even my
you
manager. What's funny when I I went to my manager, right? And I complained. I was like, "Hey, my side hurts when I breathe." And she's like, "Okay, let me go down. Let's go with the safety managers." They were concerned that I hit myself or hurt myself at work first. I was like, "You guys, come on." Like, "Hey, what'd you do
But
yesterday? Anything different?" And then I was like, "No, this was after work." He's like, "Oh, okay, so you didn't get hurt then, right?" I was like, "No, I would have told you guys if I got
That
hurt."
I got hurt. I'm fucking
yeah,
dying, and I need you guys to give me some time off work.
And she's like, "You don't want to you don't want to muscle it." And I was like, "I've been trying. This is why I came to you guys right now because I kind of want to go check this out." And she's like, "All right, it's fine. Just put yeah, put the sick hours." I'm like, all
And that's
right,
what sucks is that you have to put in your 6 hour, like your sick
yeah.
hours. Like that really sucks.
Fine. I just find it funny that off the bat they're like, "Oh, he got hurt here."
huh.
Lawsuit.
For real.
No, that's what they probably thought. No, yeah.
They they were hella scared.
They were. They're like, "Did you like internal bleeding or something?" Like, I don't know.
Because then it has to come out of them that they had to pay you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now I told them like it was after work is when I started feeling that.
But do they pay you for your sick days? Like, isn't it a
Yeah, it's paid.
yeah paid? It's
But
kind of good, I guess.
would it
Yeah.
would it be different if you did tell them that? Yeah, it kind of happened at work. It started hurting
I think I
here.
would. I think they would have made a big ass deal.
Yeah, not just that. When they send them to the doctor to get checked, they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's bronchitis."
They're like, "Hey, I want." They're probably gonna go through the cameras and see what I did.
You could have just told them I'm breathing all the bad shit in here.
Mm. Dude, I work with chemicals, so
That's what I'm
maybe,
Possible.
saying. It could have
maybe.
been possible that you could have got that from work as well.
But it's hard to prove that.
Yeah,
It is.
true
That's the
that.
big thing.
You can't
It
even
would have
prove
been
that.
a
Like,
big
oh, you
old,
probably, yeah,
Oh, you could have gone to the grocery store and got it from someone.
yeah.
yeah, it would have been a big old investigation and
Nah,
shit.
but I think
So
right now everybody's kind of getting sick here.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
we got sick. Last week when I was on the episode, my congestion was starting. You know.
It didn't sound
It's the
like it though.
worst.
You sound fine.
Yeah, but I can hear myself, and I knew I was getting congested.
Oh wow.
And so throughout that whole week, I just masked it up and went to work, kept to
Mm,
myself, washed my hands, you know? Because I'm working with food.
mm.
But
Definitely.
I think it was more allergies than actual sick because I didn't get like a cough or anything. It was just congestion. And then I would take allergy medicine and it would help. So I don't know if,
Oh, true.
I don't know if it was just allergies or not. But just to be safe, I was
Messed
like,
up.
yeah,
Yeah, because
with food.
you do work on food, so
Yeah, for me, like, I don't really interact too much with anyone, so I didn't really mask up.
And
wow,
And I
then,
don't know.
that's
I
great.
don't like wearing the mask with this big old beard too. So,
yeah, I know that's.
uh-uh.
I
Can you
would say
get a
we can
trend
dive
down?
into the
I got
topic health and
Maybe
wellness. What happened?
do we just jump right off the bat,
We
or
could. I mean, we can. What do you guys want to talk about? Honestly, we have a few things we could talk about. We didn't get to like when we were supposed to talk.
well, basically we kind of stated on the last episode our goals, and mostly all three of us our goals were health, religion, you know, that's sort of
Oh yeah,
um
and since you weren't here, Victor, we kind of missed out on saying Happy New Year to everybody. But
yeah. I kind of
if
stopped. I kind of stopped like midway, and I
we
was like, "Oh,
realized
this
that it
is
was the first episode into the year. It was, yeah, last week.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so we,
yeah."
we could have started the podcast with Happy New Year, everybody, but we completely dropped the ball on that.
It's fine.
But towards the end,
Definitely.
we kind of all set a goal. So, I mean, you weren't here, but I said I would like to get closer to God and allow God to just take over my life. And I had got convicted a little bit because I had said a different goal than not realizing that God has gave me all this. So why would I want anything else? You know what I mean? And so when I forgot what Rigor had said exactly, but I had to stop and be like, nah, actually I need to change my goal because this is not everything else will fall into place as long as, my relationship with God is good. Um so I got a bit like some conviction there. Anyways, what would you going into this new year? Let's not say like a New Year's resolution, like that, but just more of a goal. Like, what do you have that you maybe want to do?
I'd like to finish my novel this year. Actually, that'd be
Mm,
nice. Inshallah,
yeah,
that would be a big one. Cause man, it's been on the works for a while too.
has been.
Um, what else? Hopefully, getting. I mean, since we got into the health and wellness, hopefully get a little bit healthier. I've been trying a new like way of life, like eating wise, not eating too much bread or tortillas. Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't
That's
really like making the New Year like resolution. I mean,
Yeah. That's why I don't
I
call
don't
it a New
know.
Year's
Yeah.
resolution. It's more of just a personal goal. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah.
But for sure, my novel. I want to keep going at that.
Yeah, man, we
Because
would love
what I don't
to.
like about myself, I'm sorry. I don't like about myself. Whenever I start something, it's going good, and then I just
Stop it.
stop. I don't know if I have ADHD or not. Because that's a symptom. I guess I was searching up. Because I tend to do that. Even when I was drawing, I would make a nice drawing. I wouldn't even finish it, only halfway, and just leave it.
Maybe it's just.
Like I would get disinterested. I don't like that about myself. So maybe I'll work on that too. Like actually committing and doing it.
It could be because it's something that you were doing more just to do rather than
Because I mean, I enjoy drawing. I kind of want to go back to it. Because I mean, my drawings weren't
they
that bad
weren't
when
bad.
I used
Yeah,
to
they were
draw.
pretty good.
They weren't too bad, but I've noticed whenever I start something, I tend to just kind of when it's halfway, just back out. I don't know why.
Maybe you
Maybe on
see
that I could work on.
maybe you see some degree of accomplishment already, so you're just like, eh.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
You've been good with the podcast,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, dude, we're
but I
staying
think
But
it's
where's our
consistent.
halfway point? I'm kidding. Where's our halfway point? So I could just
50.
50. All right, guys. Last episode. 50.
I think if I
Like
think with
even
the
on.
podcast though, we hold each other accountable almost.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
So
I think that's what keeping us going too on the
yeah, because we're
podcast is
kind
that.
of I'm hitting you guys up consistently. Yo, when are we doing it again? When this we're putting topics on there where we're always talking about it. We're doing so much for it. So I think it's the accountability we're holding towards each other. I think.
Yeah. Just talking
Oh,
to you guys, it's a whole lot better too.
Yeah.
right, yeah. Pretty much keeping us up to date in our daily lives, just to keep that camaraderie going between, you know,
One
us
another.
friends,
Yeah.
be friends. Yeah, that's what makes this podcast even more enjoyable in so many ways.
I think so too. And then we right now I was looking at the views and stuff, and they're going up. The views are slowly going up.
Yeah, and today when I searched up Magic Podcast on YouTube, we're on the top.
Yeah, the algorithm's actually putting us on the first search, which is good.
Yeah, I was surprised
Yeah,
when I first seen it today. I was like, hey, it's not recommending that other channel.
yeah, because it was always recommended that other channel for me as well. It looks kind of weird too. The other I don't know if it was a podcast
They
or
haven't
whatever.
uploaded in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. My sister's like, oh, you guys got 100 subs? I was like, what? I'm like, oh, it's no, that's not us. We're the
We're
small.
almost there. We're at
We're
29.
small. We're the smaller
I
one.
think we're at 29 subscribers. So guys, get us to 100.
For real, man.
You
Yeah.
know what? Let's hit 50. That's a more realistic
50
goal.
would be
Let's hit
sick.
50 subscribers.
Yeah.
How about this, dude? Like, if we reach like 100 subscriber, and then we could do like a giveaway, such as like give out
Uh,
a T-shirt merch as well.
oh, that would be cool actually.
You know what I mean?
If we
Like,
can hit 100 subscribers, we will do a we don't even have merch right now. The merch will be it's honestly just for us, the host, and maybe if we
Yeah.
have guests, we can give. You know what I mean? But for the most part, we're not really doing merch right now. But if guys, if we for some reason hit 100 subscribers, we will give a subscriber a shirt,
Mm.
and it would
Come
be
on,
very
guy.
limited because no one else is really gonna
And a
have it.
coaster.
And a coaster.
Hey, dude. Like, now that we're adults, actually, coasters are really freaking
Dude,
cool,
who
man.
Useful.
knew?
Like,
Who knew?
Useful.
yeah, really useful,
I wish I
bro.
had some right now. Actually,
I always thought it was too bougie. Like, dude, get this thing away from me, bro.
I know.
Like, what is this? So coasters, yeah.
Yeah, coasters. Guys, we had a bit of a hiccup with our recording, but we're back. Anyways, we didn't realize as when we were younger that using coasters is actually it's a really good thing.
Hmm.
Doesn't mess up our desktops or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't leave the
Yeah,
circles,
The rings, the little
little
ring.
rings, man.
Ring of Death.
You guys
I
remember that? The red ring of death?
oh, true.
Yeah, from the
I never
Xbox,
had the
dude.
Xbox, so
Same.
but I would hear
I
about
mean,
that. The
we we we
infamous.
we talk shit about it.
I
Big
know,
time, dude. It's like if we were a gang.
and we still haven't even gotten an Xbox.
To this day.
I
We
think I
actually all
actually
upgraded to
had.
PCs.
We did, huh? Well,
I
I went
actually
back to the PlayStation.
right
Um,
before right before PC. I think I've had an Xbox though.
oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah. Because I
Is
had
it
the
like the
PS.
Halo days?
No, wait, that's way past it, dude. Like
Mm.
I think when Battlefield 1 came out, I had the Xbox, I believe.
Oh yeah, I forget Battlefield was exclusive, right?
No, I don't no. They have
No,
it for the well, yeah, but
true.
yeah, because I think Kevin had an Xbox, so that's why I got an Xbox. Because during those times, they weren't doing the crossplay yet. It was still like a big deal that they didn't want to open that up. But yeah, that's why I got an Xbox so I could play with Kevin.
Look at you. Good friend. Bought an Xbox just to play with his friend.
I was thinking of
And
getting one, but
I want to get a PS5 though still.
well, because they said the one
PlayStation.
with Xbox, if you have um, games from the computer, like on the PC, you could actually play those games on your Xbox as well.
I mean, you could go on
And,
the you could surf the web on the Xbox. You can't do that on the PlayStation.
and also, like, if you have like old old school games in the Xbox 360, Xbox One, like the very first Xbox, you could actually still play it on your what is it now? Xbox what is the new
I don't
Xbox
know
now?
what the new one's called.
Series or something like. But yeah, but the current
Like a
console for them,
series or something.
yeah, you could play really old games to it. Unlike on the PS5, you can't play like some PS2 games, PS3 games, which is kind of crazy, you know?
Which is why I got a PC.
Yeah, I
I
think PC is still optimal.
Yeah, but I still don't like that some things aren't crossplay. Like even if it's the same game
I think it's a wider range of games too on the PC,
on the PC, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
and everything is getting to crossplay too. So
I think they're starting to do that.
yeah, I kind of want to go back into my PC. I still see my tower. I forget how big that
Yeah,
thing is.
Do you know what it needs?
And you, motherboard,
motherboard, that's
everything.
about it, dude.
Nah, I don't know, man. I've neglected that thing ever since it broke down to the point where roaches were in there. So
Uh,
I know it's not good.
So you think you would just have to buy a new one?
I'm thinking I'm still some hopes and see what the guys do over there, but they're gonna charge me
Yeah. Have
a
you took it
lot.
in?
bro,
No, not yet.
I mean, you could still salvage some of your parts.
I think
I
so.
think so too. Yeah,
You
because I
you have pretty
encased it this time. so nothing's getting
What's
in there.
that? Oh,
Oh no,
okay,
I think yeah, there's nothing going in there no more.
good.
They probably already did the damage, you know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I want to upgrade PCs for sure.
Yeah,
like me too. Because I have a laptop which is still good, but having like more of a powerful PC is still better than having a laptop because it doesn't have the same power as a PC.
Yeah.
dude, I want to get a laptop, man. I feel like it would just be better me typing instead of just doing it on the phone whenever I'm writing and shit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
yeah,
it's a lot better, man.
yeah.
But dude, they're expensive too, bro.
The laptops,
The
yeah.
laptop.
It's almost as if you want to buy a laptop, but it's like put the money in to just buy a PC because they're just as expensive.
Yeah, and also like the space.
The space.
I don't mind having a laptop.
Well,
Like,
you could build a PC that's a smaller version of what you had
yeah, but those
because
are
you really had like a
pricey.
big you
Miguel's
really
works
had
pretty good, and it's a small
bro.
system.
How much is this?
He got it through Redding Centers, so it was double
Uh,
whatever it originally is.
Double?
I think they paid like almost double or something.
Yo, I heard Rent-A-Center is not good.
No,
I've been wanting to
it's
see it.
it's not necessarily that they're selling booth stuff, but it's the way they get you with the payments. So let's say
You're
you
Damn,
paying more?
pay 1,000 for a desk, right? You're probably paying almost $2,000 in total
Why?
because of the interest and
Oh, and they do.
like because they don't even check your credit.
If there's interest involved, then
They
I
don't check
can't
your
do that.
credit, so it's I think they have to make their profit somehow. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah,
they still have rent a center?
yeah, dude. My mom uses it all the
Uh,
time.
dude, I thought they ran out of business, but I guess not.
Nope,
Oh no, they're still
still
living, dude. I
scamming
remember
people.
that thing since like I was a kid too.
They're still
Yeah, dude.
scamming people.
I remember the one off White Lane right across from
It's still there.
That's the one my mom goes to.
oh my
It's
god,
still
that's
there,
crazy.
dude.
Is it by 99-cent store still?
Yeah,
Yeah, next to the Howie's.
Oh my god.
Howie's is still there kicking it too, man.
yeah, but pizza's always good.
Yeah, Hungry
Dude, it turns out I
Howie's.
could eat that one.
Hungry Howie's?
Yeah, because of the mozzarella.
Huh, that's good.
Hell yeah, dude. Cheese pizza on that.
I want to make pizza.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. Me too. Like straight from like the what do you call those? Those old school ovens? Like
Oh, the what is that? Pit?
Like the brick ovens?
Yeah.
yeah, brick ovens. Yeah, those.
Yeah, if I ever get a place like a house,
You could just build one,
I am
right?
gonna build one. It's not hard. But for now, I've seen a cheaper alternative. It's like $200. It's still wood fire pizza oven. It's small. It's 12 inches for the pizza. You build a fire at the bottom of it, and you throw your pizza in.
Wow.
Do the
It's
dimensions matter? I know there's
Well,
a dome involved, right?
yeah.
that's
It's
how
like a
big it
little
is.
dome. Maybe it's bigger than 12 inches, but for pizza wise, the biggest that can go is a 12 inch, which is still not bad.
Mm.
Yeah, dude.
And it has a little tube that goes up for the smoke.
I wonder if the dome matters. How
Well, the
domed it
domes are
is.
good because it heats up at the top,
Mm.
and so that temperature itself is what gives you a very good like melt, a good crust on top, a good little char, And then the
Yeah, yeah.
bottom, if it's not as hot, you're getting pizza like Little Caesars and stuff where it just flops, and you don't get a good undercarriage or.
It's crazy how Little Caesars got low quality out of a sudden. Or has it always been like that? I
I
don't
think
remember it
so.
being like that.
I think it's always been that way. I think we were just kids and loved pizza.
That's true. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese was like bomb.
It still is.
Yeah?
I don't know why. There's something about it that I just like.
Chuck E. Cheese?
It's like the fact that it's a thin and I don't know.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
I prefer thin pizza.
Yeah, same here.
I
No,
don't
I
like the
like
doughy big old crust. There's not
I
and if there is a
uh,
crust, I want it to be crunchy. Almost like how when you're eating the sandwich, it was fluffy, but you still got that initial like
Caramel
little
crunch.
yeah. That's what I feel like a pizza should have, and I think that's why New York pizza and all that is so superior to
Hmm.
pizza out here.
Well, they're not that much doughy.
But that's exactly why dough, like the dough is cool and all, but it's not. I don't know. For me, it's not ideal.
But for me, I think my favorite pizza would be a deep dish pizza, like Chicago style.
Oh, those are pretty good though.
Dude, so much cheese and
Yeah, those
tomato
are pretty
sauce.
good. I can make a mini deep dish in those cast irons.
Bro,
I don't
fire.
know, man. I like them, but I never.
Not my
If I ever preferred, I'd go for just a regular bowl pizza.
classic.
Just give me that
And dude,
pizza, man.
you guys know the pizzone like from Pizza Hut, where it's kind of like a big empanada, but like it's
The
pizza.
calzone.
Oh, the calzone.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
pretty good.
Those are pretty
those are
good. Yeah.
fire.
I tried their New York style and it wasn't that good.
Mm.
I
But
like stuffed crust pizza though, like from Pizza Hut.
honestly, dude, I I think that's preference obviously because I love me just like you said a good old classic pizza.
Yeah, man.
Like a
Yeah,
good old cheese, nice crust pizza. But that's right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I think that's the best.
No need to
Now
get too fancy. Just
next week we're making pizza or what?
I'd be down.
man.
We just need cheese and I can make the marinara sauce.
I'll just not eat bread after this whole week. And then when I come
Ooh,
back,
make the mozzarella from scratch.
mozzarella.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know I can eat that. The mozzarella. They don't use another enzyme. Crap.
Or if you make it from scratch, it's just milk,
Exactly.
boiling milk
Mm.
that curds.
And don't you have to put like some type of vinegar
Yeah.
to make
So that's what curdles it. It's vinegar.
Ah, that's why.
it?
It's basically no, it's not veggie because milk
The milk.
or
Well,
not vegan.
vegetarian, not vegan,
Not
but it is
vegan.
vegetarian.
I don't know. I feel like vegans got lighten up a little bit. Like, dude, eat some honey, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Drink some milk.
I'm gonna be honest. They need to lighten it up a little bit.
Eat some eggs. Like, that's
Sometimes
good
they can't
protein
eat
right
like
there.
butter. Like when we're making something that needs butter, we have to make it with like olive oil
Mm.
because, God forbid, you know.
Like, dude, the eggs, chickens, the hens, they lay the egg, even if they're not. Like, how do you say it? They gotta. There's no baby in there, man.
Yeah, it's
The
you,
hens, they just produce eggs, even if they're not, procreating.
you know what the eggs are? They're
What?
actually like their period in a way.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say that, but I stopped myself.
well, I mean
But
that's
dude,
what it.
no matter what happens, no baby chick's gonna come out.
Yeah,
It's not
because
fertilized.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it has to get fertilized by the male,
I'm
the
like,
male
shit, man.
chicken.
Like, you guys could eat that. Come on.
But you can still eat the eggs that become fertilized. They're just healthier eggs, I think.
Yeah, that would be
The ones
balut,
that the
bro.
hens are just laying is straight up grain. It's like
Hmm.
what they're eating. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they had lay eggs in that form. So that's why they say
yep.
they're not as healthy because they're just very fatty. And the healthier eggs, in I mean, honestly, I don't even know if they're honestly truly healthier. It might just be
Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't
more.
even taste the difference.
It might just be more natural, like not as much preservatives because they're not feeding the chickens all this garbage or whatever it is,
Mm.
and then it's a natural laying eggs, you know. But you also have
You
to
know
get them before they become chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, yeah. I mean, if they do become fertilized by the male, yeah,
yeah. You
then
have to
it
like
will.
almost take them away immediately. Put them in the fridge
I never understood why they can't eat honey.
because it's coming from an animal. Or
I don't know,
technically,
bro.
is a bug considered an animal?
Yeah, and yeah, I seen a debate
No,
with one of the guys.
I don't think so.
It was a podcast, right? Yeah, insect's an animal.
He's like, no.
It's an animal, dude.
Yeah, I think insects are considered
When
animal.
people think animals, they think like the big old fauna.
Mammals and
Yeah, and mammals. And,
Uh,
well, there's this podcast, right? And they were talking like, hey, what animal do you like fear the least? And this guy said fish, and he's like, that's not an animal.
what?
I don't know if he was being serious or not,
it
but
is right.
he looked serious, man. I was like, dude, anything that's a living organism is an animal, except for like fungi, obviously. But yeah, dude, I didn't. He was being dead serious. Like fish is not like, dude, it's an animal, bro.
Look,
Well,
anything that's not a plant, fungus, bacterium, virus, or
Exactly.
protist is an animal.
So literally, even the what are they called?
well,
The little bears, the
we
immortal
we are
little
cons-
bears.
Immortal little bears.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little. I think that's technically an animal too.
we are
So,
considered animals too, in a way,
so
right?
yeah,
We're considered humans.
we're the best of
But
creation.
we're still part of the apex. Like we're still part of the what do you call this? The food, not the food pyramid, but like what do you
We're
call that, dude?
technically animals, but
Yeah,
obviously we got like a conscience and stuff.
I mean, but so do some animals. I feel like
I mean, not really.
we're just smart. That's it.
yeah, we could just think for ourselves in a way. We still they do still say that we have our primal instincts, you know. That's why we are still technically considered animals as well.
I mean, I don't even believe in the whole primal thing. I think that's just an instinct that every human has, like survival kind of thing.
Had to come from somewhere.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're not. I mean, God, obviously. Well, for the religious folk, but I don't know. I found it funny with that guy who was dead serious. Fish is not an animal. I'm like, dude, there's no way.
Yo, yeah, they have something wrong in their brain.
Like, it's an animal, bro. But that's true. That's the least feared. I would assume it's a fish.
Huh.
I don't know. What about you guys? What would be your answer for that? What
I,
is the least animal that you
I
fear?
think yeah, fish. I agree with him.
A
Because I mean, your
fish?
fish. Like, what is that gonna do?
It can poke you.
I mean, you can't do nothing.
It can. What if
Goldfish
you have
can't
an
do
allergen to
nothing.
the fish?
Oh, okay. Well, then you're screwed there. Because like, dude, insects are scary, bro. Some insects,
Some insects are.
pretty scary.
I don't know. What about you, RJ? What would you say is the least feared animal for you? I would say a
Um,
worm.
Mm,
I don't know, dude. Like to be honest, it would
Actually, no.
be
People are afraid of
yeah, they're pretty
worms.
creepy.
well if you're in a fish environment, like such as you're in the water. That's kind of scary to be in the water with like
But I mean, you're not scared
fish.
because of fish. You're
You're
scared because
scared
you're in the
because of everything
water.
else, not necessarily the fish.
I mean, unless
Yeah,
I mean, a shark is a fish, I guess. But
But is it
yeah.
considered a fish?
That-
yeah, it's a fish.
So you're in their habitat, and then you can't
I'd
really
be
like
more
swim
afraid of a whale.
But Rico, if you
if
think about it, you're not scared of the fish. You're scared of because you're in that. You're
In the
in their
ocean,
you can't
habitat.
adapt
Yeah,
there.
it's the
yeah.
unknown.
But yeah, definitely like shrimps, all those type of
True. Unless
creatures.
you're allergic, I'll kill you.
I'm trying to think, but like a butterfly. Who's afraid of a butterfly? I'm
People
not.
are scared of. I mean, it's an insect.
But
People
You
are,
if
know, there's a
people are scared of
are
anything.
we
Actually,
categorizing the fear by
is
specific
there a
animal or by the generalized?
quick question? Is there a poisonous butterfly?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
Actually,
I can look it up.
Uh,
I mean, insects are. I mean, anything's poisonous, just depending on the species, right?
nah, there's like a
No,
python that's
butterflies
like
aren't venomous.
yeah. I don't
They
think
Really?
lack
everything's
stingers,
Oh
spines,
no, no, like
fangs.
poisonous.
Yeah,
Because frogs aren't venomous neither, but some are
Well,
poisonous.
yeah, some are poisonous. Yeah,
Because that is true. What if like you touch a butterfly and you die? Kind of like
damn,
a frog,
that would
you
suck.
know, like it could absorb into your skin or something.
Wow.
So they can't. There are some poisonous butterflies because they've evolved by eating toxic plants as caterpillars, and they store them in their bodies. So, like, if a bird eats them, or even if a human eats a butterfly that has eaten a poisonous plant,
Mm,
you can. But there
Well,
is, I
that's
guess,
kind of
poisonous
scary.
butterflies.
That's kind of scary then, right?
Yeah, but I mean, not everybody. I mean, we don't really have those here. I don't think
hey, you said shrimp, huh, Rigor? Yeah, I guess that's less scary than a fish,
a shrimp.
Yeah.
right? But fish are creepy.
I'm allergic. I mean, if you're allergic to nuts, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm glad. I mean, alhamdulillah, I'm not allergic to nothing
Same.
except trees, grass, cats.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, like
The
food
ocean.
wise. Oh, and the cold, I guess. Oh, I'm
No, I don't
allergic
think
to
you're
a lot of
allergic to the
things.
cold. I think it's something that
Oh,
has to do with your body, right?
it's a rare condition that I have. Apparently, there's a weird ass name for it. I had to search. I forget the name.
Oh, I remember when we were in high school. You guys went to the beach,
Yeah,
and you
dude.
almost
I could have died. I went to shock. I went into shock. That's insane.
we got
That was the
some.
first time I ever experienced that.
That is
Huh.
crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was walking, right? Everything just went bright. It was a trip. Everything went bright. I started feeling a little lightheaded. And then from the peripheral starting, it like little pixelate, like pixels, just getting closer and closer, like getting dark. That was a trip.
Was it like you passing out?
I was passing out, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I heard
what it
everyone
was.
talking. They were talking. I couldn't respond. I
Live
was
in a
just on the
coma.
floor. I wanted to respond, but I physically couldn't talk.
Like a coma almost.
I don't know. But everyone was surrounding me. I was like, yo, like guys, like get out of here. Just random people was just surrounding me. I was like, dude,
Is
whatever.
there a doctor around here?
Yeah, the ambulance was there. I just had to
Fucking
warm up. That's
lifeguard.
it.
Where's the lifeguard?
I know, man. I could have drowned. That's why I enjoy your beaches, man, because they're warm.
So you can't
Yeah,
go to the snow,
I could. Apparently not.
or you
Whenever I
can. You
think
just got to
about
be
it,
well
I just gotta
covered.
be covered. Because it starts almost instantly, dude. I my blood pressure drops, so I gotta warm up
would you
way
consider it
before.
like hypothermia in a way?
I don't know.
It's as if your body goes into shock almost immediately.
I remember talking to a doctor about it, but he just kind of shrugged it, like if I'm crazy. That was a long time ago, so I never brought
Huh.
it back up to any doctor. But I searched it up on the internet, and apparently other people have the same experience too. It's really rare though.
I feel like it's kind of like hypothermia in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something similar to that, right?
I don't think so. I think hyperthermia is a little bit more serious.
I mean, that's pretty serious if you're dying.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like if you're almost
but I can
passing out,
always warm up and I'm fine. Like put
wouldn't that be hypothermia?
cold rashes, itchy. I don't know.
Being allergy to cold temperatures, also known as cold uri-
Oh yeah, there you go.
urticaria,
That.
can cause a rash or hives after exposure to frigid temperatures. Symptoms may appear suddenly and resolve themselves over time. It can be triggered by eating or drinking something cold, putting ice on the skin,
That
swimming or
hasn't
bathing in cold
that
water,
hasn't happened
or
whenever I drink.
walking outdoors in cold weather. Severe reactions may involve more serious symptoms. So it, it happens to you with more extreme temperatures,
Mm,
like
maybe it's
cold
extreme.
waters.
Yeah, I guess.
That's pretty extreme.
Like even if it's a nice, cool room, I'll get it.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't get the others like drinking cold. I don't get that.
this is the way to avoid it is to just avoid cold temperatures altogether.
So
Damn.
I guess I can't live in Alaska to get that free paycheck.
No, you can't.
But it says you can. It's rare, but you can fight it just by keeping warm. So as long as you cover yourself.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's what I do.
How do you cover your insides if you eat ice cream?
Well, luckily I don't get that when eating it. It's only my skin.
That's good though.
Maybe it's
'Cause
just the
imagine.
weather. Maybe
I don't
really
know.
just cold weather out from the outside, not on the
Well, he just
inside.
said he gets it even from being in a cold room.
Yeah, like a nice, cool room. I'll get it.
Oh wow.
So like the freezers from the warehouse.
Oh no, I tell my manager like I can't. Unless you guys want to, have ambulance over here, then I don't mind. Because
Yeah.
they feel like they don't believe. Because it's like, come on, people who don't know about this are like really cold. Like, are you a little bitch or something? Like, come on.
Yeah. Chalk it down
Right.
to.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, so I go, I start getting the symptoms right away, and I get it real quick on my wrist. I'm like, look, this happens. And I was like, if you guys want to call the ambulance later on, then that's fine. I just
I'll get paid.
exactly, I'll get paid. I warned you guys about this.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And you could sue them as well and
I
get
can.
paid even.
Yeah, I can.
You should get diagnosed though.
Yeah. No, I mean, that first time I went to the doctor, he's just kind of like, oh, it's nothing. Like, oh, you're kind of, like, he didn't really want to deal with it, kind of thing. So I never went back to a doctor and asked about it.
You probably should though.
I mean, it's fine, I think.
Not if it's on your medical record and they know what to look for when
Oh,
you're
true.
dying, and no one else is around to explain to them that you have urticaria.
You're in Korea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just being a little bitch.
Yeah, he's dramatic.
Just leave
Oh
him.
god.
Just
Give him
you
a
got
blanket.
you got a blanket, just cover him. He's fine.
Give him a few minutes.
That's what they did, right? To you, Steven
They
and
probably can
Ozzy.
give him like warm blankets.
Yeah, I just went into the car, dude. I couldn't move, bro. That was the trippiest shit. Just
It's,
right there shivering
yeah, and that's what
for like
hypothermia does.
20 minutes straight, and then I was like, "Right, I feel cool now."
You're probably your body probably went into
I
a
probably can
instant.
go through hyper. Yeah,
And I think you might go through it a lot of faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since your
yeah,
body
probably.
just instant drops in temperature,
So
and it's also not good for your body to just almost instantly drop temp.
in the comment section down below, whoever has this too,
And yeah, if you guys can relate to this rare condition that not a lot of people have, comment down below
or any rare
and
conditions,
tell us
I
what you
guess.
do in these in this
Dude,
time of
off
cold
topic
weather.
though. Off topic. We definitely need to go
He says
do
Alaska.
some out no, do some outdoor camping though.
I'm down, dude. It's been a
Do you want to
while.
kill
We,
Victor or what's the deal?
no. I mean, I'm not saying like now, but I'm saying like it'll be on not a hot weather, but like a springtime weather in a way.
I mean, mountains get cold at night,
Even in the
but
spring.
I don't like. I have to be there for a long time. I should
You
be
also
fine.
have. I mean, you're gonna be well prepared.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
already used to
that,
this, so I know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah. We'll just throw him in the fire once he starts getting cold.
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
real.
Yeah.
Not because I had
You can't
an
move.
experience. We went camping with a couple of friends out here, and I was sleeping on a hammock. That shit was fun.
I don't know about out there though. An orangutan comes in and snatches you up.
Wait, what do you guys call the monsters there again?
A swung.
That's wrong. They're gonna
Yeah,
Monsters?
take us.
yeah,
Or like,
creatures, bro.
yeah, dark
Uh,
creatures.
what kind of animals are native to the Philippines?
The
When you,
beans.
it's a jungle, right?
Tropical, no?
Or tropical?
Tropical, yeah. I mean, we have some jaguars out here too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured.
that's a trip.
And you're
Um,
sleeping on a hammock. How good.
no, I mean, we're not in those type of areas. It's actual like campsite. There's not like those type of wildlife like that. No.
I mean, I'm sure they're around. They're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some around. Yeah, but it's nothing crazy like a mountain lion. Like you would go up out there in the United States. There's like a whole bunch of mountain lions, coyotes. Yeah,
I,
no, none of that.
I think I'd be down for a mountain lion. Jaguars are freaking big, right?
Big.
They're huge. Hey, mountain lions are big too,
I
but
think they're all pretty big.
Yeah, they're all big, bro.
If not roughly the same size.
the jags though, with the I don't know, they look
Aren't the
trippier.
jaguars like black?
The pumas, or the mountain lions.
Yeah,
Well, they can be black
Am I
jaguars.
right?
The spotted
they
ones,
could
they
be
kind of look like
black,
leopards.
spotted, like kind of like brownish.
I'd be scared.
Orange and black, kind of
Yeah,
color.
because they said the way they sound like they sound like really great, like out of nowhere. Like they're
Dude,
growled or
And you don't even know where it's coming from?
I think
yeah,
that's where the folklores come in. Cause have you heard mountain lions? How they sound?
Like a scream?
They sound like a screaming woman. I think that's where like not the natives, but the Europeans coming this way, and they're like, oh man, we're hearing some crazy things. Like even coyotes sound trippy at
Or the
night.
hyenas when they're laughing. Imagine hearing
Exact.
that at
Like you
night.
never experienced that, and then you just
Yeah.
hear that shit. Like, oh man, there's demons out there. Like,
Hmm.
don't go. I think that's how it starts.
I don't doubt
yeah,
it.
More than likely.
Until you see a real demon.
yeah,
And
exactly.
it's not a jaguar.
Like, ah, it's fine. It's
It's just
fine.
a jaguar, guys. It's just a jaguar.
Because it sounds like a
I
lady
think
screaming.
I think
Demon or
Out loud.
I think
jaguar? I'm afraid. Don't don't,
Don't go there.
don't come at me.
I think at that point you would rather be it would you would want it to be a demon than a freaking
If it's a
jaguar.
demon, I can't be touched. If it's a jaguar, he's gonna eat me.
Exactly. Oh wow,
No, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I would want to be camping in the Philippines if I'm being honest.
Dude,
Though
it's not. Dude, the mountains are
bro,
green.
it's
It's
beautiful.
fucking fun.
sick. Yes,
You really feel like
I'm
you're
telling you.
not in. I mean, how do I explain it? It's really out of this world when you're out there camping in the woods.
It's surreal.
Like, I
Yeah,
was
you
surprised how
get
green it is.
you
I mean, it's
get the feel
tropical,
of
right? Like you would. It's crazy,
Well, you would expect it to be green, right?
but not that green. I see the mountains. I mean, the mountains here, just
Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, the here is not
rocks.
that great.
But there, it's freaking.
It should be
It's
though.
all green.
I would have expected to be because you guys are also an island,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
so
or a
it
bunch of
should be very
islands.
green. Yeah,
It's nice out here, man. It's really nice.
yeah. I would definitely like to go and just explore a little bit. Don't get lost.
Don't get lost.
I mean,
Get
to
taken by
see something like
window.
that because I always see videos of the clear water and then the mountain, how it's all green and
Yeah,
people are jumping into the water.
Yeah, bro.
That seems
Yeah,
cool.
it sucks we never went to Palawan
I know, dude.
that day.
Hey, next time you go over here, bro, we will.
The freaking white sands.
I don't know. Victor said you guys were being kind of racist. Okay.
Nah, everybody was fine. Everybody was cool with him.
He was joking.
Just yeah, I'm messing around. No, but I mean, we do need to plan something overall.
It's just now with everyone being 30, it's kind of hard.
Why?
People are busy.
Oh well, I guess yeah. But
Work schedules are. They
I
don't
think it's still
really.
possible though.
Yeah,
If people really want to.
I got vacay,
Yeah.
bro. I got
But you know what I'm
hours.
saying? It's are we willing to make time? We make time for everything else.
Yeah.
So it's what we choose to make time for and if we I don't know, I'm willing to.
Hmm.
Especially getting away
Same.
from everything, dude.
Just
Experience
explore, bro. Trying different food, trying different.
experiencing the new, yeah. I think that's the takeaway here is just doing different things that are gonna give us new experiences in life.
We'll just go visit Rigor before he comes back over here.
I mean, in August.
Oh, or we all could go at one go.
What do you mean?
Like when I do get back there, and then all of us go back over here.
Oh, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
I just know for a fact I want to start traveling more and doing things different. I mean, we're so caught up in what's happening here, and realistically, it's just not. I'm not
Like
learning
there are.
anything new from this experience. I mean, not the
Yeah.
podcast specifically, but sitting around playing video games all day, it
Mm.
is fun. Don't get me wrong, because I like to play video games.
Well, what do you play?
So right now, only Fortnite and
Fortnite.
League of Legends. That's it.
So you played the Fortnite building game, huh? The other one?
I don't really play building. I just play the non-build because Fortnite's honestly not even the greatest game. It's kind of boring.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I like the
Um,
Lego thing, man. That
the
was
Lego
fun.
thing was fun, but it kind of died out
Then I quit.
quick, dude. I think they didn't. They
It's only three areas, really: the frost, the
or
sandy, and the regular
I don't. I
green.
think they could have done so much if they gave it to us. But what they were doing is kind of stalling to almost build the suspense of what's next. And then when a patch did come, it was like,
No one was there playing. Yeah, that's why they
here
killed it.
is the same stuff we just gave you, but it works now. Now you're not freezing. Now you're not spawning in a wall.
Yeah.
Something cool was you can put all your low damaged items into a chest, break it, and they come out.
Oh yeah, for
I thought
health.
that was cool. I know it was like a glitch, but they should have kept that as
Yeah, I've no. Christian told
there
me.
was no way else to heal your thing but to make
Yeah.
something new. So I think eventually it was like, and I've always said this about Fortnite developers, they're very lazy. Dude, they don't even Fortnite the game
Overpaid.
itself. They put in a bunch of items, and instead of testing them out and balancing out the items, right? They don't. They just here is everything, and if it's overpowered, we'll patch it in the next few seasons.
No,
They
Christian
find
told
Yeah.
me that the numbers dropped whenever they fixed that the little glitch
yeah
with
because
fixing the tools.
they're you're that's something exciting that we're using already.
Yeah.
So for you to give us nothing else exciting and you take it away and then just give us the same stuff but just patched.
I mean, they buffed the tools, but still.
But see what I'm saying? A buff. Did we really need a buff? No.
Well, they were dying way too quick whenever using the
But I
tools.
feel like that was a great counter to
It was such a
them dying
bummer.
quick. You had a nice little glitch that
Yeah, it was
could,
such a bummer when they took that off. I was like, damn.
and they didn't. They're not
Now I
giving
gotta
anything
farm
new. It's
this.
staying
Yeah.
very simple and the same. So when are they? They had it had potential. They kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
played.
they could have done so much with it.
I don't know. I got out. Yeah.
No one's getting on anymore. No one's even playing it.
Mm-mm. I don't like playing Fortnite either.
Fortnite's fun when you play with people.
Even then, I
I
don't
think
know.
Victor only plays what? Apex?
Apex
Apex and Elder Scrolls now, I guess online.
is it fun?
That's pretty fun. I kind of wish it was cross-platform, but it's not.
See stuff like that.
Oh,
They need to start making them cross play.
yeah, the MMO.
Yeah, dude. There's so much that can be done, especially with nowadays technology.
Mm.
Yeah, dude.
It's almost because of greed. Is why they don't do it.
On this like
Didn't they ha-
servers, it's inconvenient, I
didn't,
guess.
didn't they have
Yeah.
like that Final Fantasy MMORPG have crossplay?
I never got into Final. I don't know.
Me neither. I
Final
never got
Fantasy.
into it.
Yeah.
I played it
I
a
think
little bit and just kind of.
I think Steven plays that one
Yeah,
as
Steven's
well.
a fan of
Yeah.
it. The turn-based games. I don't know. I never. Pokemon's the only one that I guess
Yeah.
turn-based.
That really.
I think Monster Hunter is really good too, though. If you
Even
guys,
Pokemon, dude. I think they can do such a dope game, like an open world Pokemon game.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
yeah,
that's a
that'd be
potential.
They
nice.
can do so. Like, why don't they?
Like an MMO
Yeah, you know,
for
like say we're
Pokemon.
playing Skyrim almost, but in a
Yeah,
Pokemon world.
What if they are developing? That's yeah,
yeah,
that's true. That'd be
Tell me
nice.
that's not cool. That's a great idea, dude. So
it
if you guys are
is
hearing this out there, I want my 10% cut.
actually.
Whatever, whoever, send me a check when it's made
Trademark it,
and
trademark.
it's successful.
Trademark it.
Please, we still need to trademark our name.
Oh, true.
We need to do that when I get a good
Match
amount
it.
of cash.
Wait, match it or match it podcast or both?
Both, so no one could take it from us.
Yo, it's kind of crazy how easy it is to get a trademark.
Yeah,
You
you
just need
just
the money.
petition it, put the money in. Yeah,
Yeah, when you showed me all those names, I was like, wow.
we need to do it though.
Just how creative you make it, like the M, make it capitalized, and
And I think
I.
everybody was trying too hard.
I think with the match it and then exclamation mark at the end, that's probably good.
Hmm. And
You
then
should
match
probably
it
bleep that so no one
podcast.
can take it.
Just that.
Yeah.
No, I think someone had match it with the exclamation mark.
Mm,
So we were like, I guess just match it.
oh, true.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah, nah, ours will be
Three
different.
exclamation.
exclamation marks.
Or how about the upside down exclamation mark at the beginning? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. That would be hilarious. No, but we do got to trademark that. Guys, if you guys are just listening and you're like, oh, I wonder when they're gonna talk about something interesting, we're kind of just catching up and enjoying this conversation. If I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We never got into the health and wellness, but
Yeah, but
you know the story with that girl. I forget her name.
if you guys want to dive into this topic, that'd be nice. I guess we can start something off.
What's her name again?
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose, Gypsy Rose.
This happened how long ago?
Interesting story, dude.
How long ago did that happen?
Super interesting.
It was a couple of years ago, right?
Not a
Yeah,
couple years ago, over a decade maybe.
I think it was 2015, right?
15. Wow. Wait, did she just get? Wait, did she? How long did she serve?
Yeah, it happened in 2015.
How long did she serve?
Um, I
Well,
forgot what
it
happened.
was supposed to
She
be.
didn't do a lot of time. If it happened in
It was,
2015, she went to jail,
and she just got released.
and it's 2024, so like 10
Yeah.
years.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's why.
She did like 8 years or something like that.
Wasn't she
That's too
supposed to
long.
have like she was facing
That's
life,
too
right?
long
8 years.
for her to do 8 years.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, she didn't do anything,
Yeah, but it's
and the mother was
it-
doing something really messed up to her.
we had this
8
conversation,
years is way too long.
and she thinks it's not fair that
It's
she
not.
only got 8 years and the boyfriend got like life.
The boyfriend, yes, because the boyfriend, he's this weird psycho. He even had like prior convictions.
And so, if you guys don't know the the Gypsy Rose story,
because he kind of manipulated the girl too.
the mom, she's named the Dee Dee Blanchard. They're the Blanchard family. She kind of took advantage of her daughter, faked all these disabilities, and the daughter was actually Gypsy Rose, was actually a healthy child.
Yeah, I believe it's called Mount
Mal,
disease or something. Mount's
yeah, that she had.
Forget the name.
It's like a mental illness that the lady had, the mom.
No, 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 Gypsy.
Well, no, she wasn't. She wasn't willingly faking it though.
Oh no, I'm saying
It,
that's what
it
because her
was
thinking
fabric.
that's what search up that or symptom
It
or
was fabricated by her mother, Dee Blanchard.
yeah, I know, but it's called I forget.
Yeah, I know. I know what it's called.
It's something you can only get if you're being lied to, being manipulated like that
Moon Munchausen by proxy.
by proxy.
Munchausen by proxy.
Richardson
And
syndrome. Yeah.
essentially, Gypsy Rose had this because she was being lied to by her
Yeah,
mom.
dude,
That she had a
even
bunch of
plucking
disabilities,
teeth out.
cancer, couldn't walk. Yeah, plucking teeth out.
That's crazy, bro.
And even in interviews, she would hold her hand and squeeze it when she was
Yeah,
saying too much. So the lady was crazy, and she kind of abused
no,
her
she
daughter.
abused her.
She like it
Yeah.
was hardcore
Even
abuse.
didn't the mom put her on a wheelchair even though she could walk?
Yeah,
Yeah, and so she would take it to a bunch of doctors, and they wouldn't find a diagnosis, so she would get mad, go to different doctors, get more somehow medication. I don't know how she was getting away with this, but then they faced like Hurricane Katrina, I think it was. So they had to move. They got helicoptered out to a new city. People like donated, and they got a house built specifically for them. And it was they did so well. She did so much. Excuse me, and she practically lied about it all. So when they were asking her for the paperwork, she blamed it on Hurricane Katrina and losing all the medical documents. So people believed her even more. Even celebrities like country singers and stuff were donating to her, taking her to
Yeah.
Disneyland and all this stuff. And then so long story short, this girl Gypsy Rose. Give me a second. I need to. This girl Gypsy Rose met this guy online. I don't know if you guys. Hold on, give me a second. I'm like choking over here. Anyways, my voice is gonna sound weird now. You guys hear it now? It's starting to change. Anyways, okay, it's coming back. Um, she met this guy online. The guy kind of took advantage of her also knowing what she was going through with her mom. I think they met on Facebook, and she always wanted freedom, obviously, from her mom because she knew deep down that she was healthy, but she didn't know how to escape her mom's imprisonment in a sense. So they planned to murder the mom, and it was premeditated. This is why she got locked up, was because it was a premeditated murder. She like set out duct tape. She counted individual strips to tie her down. She bought the knife or whatever, or stole the knife or something like that. And the boyfriend ended up stabbing the mom 17 times while she was asleep.
The boyfriend name is Nicholas Goach John, by the way.
Yeah, and so then the guy wanted to rape the mom, I guess, while she was dead. So Gypsy didn't want him to because she
like that's her
felt
mom.
bad because the
Yeah,
mom was already calling for her while she was getting stabbed and crying for her help. And so,
yeah. On the interview, the investigator was like, "You didn't do anything, right?"
yeah,
He's like, "No, she didn't let me." Or
yeah.
Gypsy.
And so I guess, ended up having sex with the
Her.
guy with her dead body there because
That's
she
a
he didn't
trip, man.
she didn't want him to rape the dead body.
That guy deserves to be like that.
Yeah.
He's already, I don't know, it's insane.
And what I was saying, we were actually talking about this, and people think it's unfair that she only got like 8 years or 10 years or something like that, but I don't think it's unfair. If anything, she shouldn't have got that much time.
She shouldn't got anything. She probably should have went to like
Yeah.
a psych, like something
But she
for
even says it
mental
in
illness,
interviews
man.
that prison was the most free she's ever been.
And that's sad, dude.
That is sad. She found
It's a
herself in
sad.
prison, so it's like. But essentially, she recently got out, and she's actually doing really good. I'm kind of glad that she is getting some fame from it and
Mhm.
living her life. People are kind of like, "Oh, how can she live her life after?" But if you think about it, she
You can't
got
be
her
yeah.
childhood, her teenagehood, her adulthood
Rob.
taken from her.
You can't be stuck in the past neither. It's
You
just not gonna
can't.
help. There's not no progression or
And
anything.
the mom took her away from the dad. The dad was looking for her for
Mhm.
so long, lied to her saying that he abandoned them or whatever.
Lied about her age
Lied
too.
about her age. It turns out when she was like 14, she was really 16 or
Yeah, like
something.
2 years, right?
Yeah.
Two.
And
Yeah.
so, and then even there's a little thing if you guys watch it on Lifetime. She says that eventually she was taking painkillers because she was in pain. I don't know if it was from the teeth being pulled out.
Mm.
I can't recall exactly.
Oh, she got addicted to the. Yeah.
Vicodin to heavy drugs. So eventually she was like, one wasn't doing it, so I started taking two, then four. And so she was always high and addicted. And so the mom had all those pills there. Granted, the mom wasn't always giving them to her, but the fact that she had access to them and was willing to give them to the daughter just to make her be sick and feel sick, dude, that's
That's
crazy.
evil.
Yeah, dude.
And I was
Seriously.
telling Oli this that because she was saying, well, it's not fair that he gets life and she doesn't. I was like, it's very much fair, because if you think about it, when they met, and the fact that his first response to be like,
We could kill her.
hey, I know how to get you free from this.
Yeah.
Let's kill her. Instead of being like, hey, let's call the cops. Maybe we can run away. All these other options to get her
Million
free,
other
million other
options.
options. Let's kill her. And then you know what says a lot about the guy is that he kills her and not only stabs her 17 times, probably enjoying it, then
Yeah.
he's hard and wants to rape the dead body.
Yeah, he's willing
So
to do
that
all.
tells you already
And
that
even
this,
like the little vlog they had the next day.
yeah, dude, it's weird. And I think he posted on Facebook. That's how they found them or something like that.
They were like in a hotel or something. Yeah.
The guy was weird already. So he
Yeah.
obviously also took advantage of her. You know what I'm saying? So I think I know a lot of people want to blame her because she kind of set up the situation and she asked for that help. But how she realistically she didn't know how to ask for help without her being taken advantage of because that's what she's so used to, so it was normal to her. So
Yeah,
anybody that offered her any freedom, it was like being this is my chance to run.
yeah, would grab it. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the only authority she had was
the
authority
mom.
figure was the mom. Yeah.
And so it's hard for me to even put blame on her
She shouldn't have anything.
when realistically she was manipulated to the point she was almost like 18 years old,
Looking very malnourished.
very
Horrible.
malnourished, mentally abused, physically
dude.
abused. She, how can you blame her for just wanting to be free? And I know I get it. The mom is dead, but that also wasn't really her choice. She just didn't know better, and people can be like, "Well, she knows what's wrong and right," but does
Not if
she
you're being
really?
told something
When you've been
constantly.
lied to your whole
Yeah.
life, so because if
Exactly.
I lied to you your whole life from beginning to like your teenagehood, and I'm telling you something that is wrong, you're gonna believe it because they're lying to you. They're lying straight to your face, and you believe it as truth. So she truly,
Especially if they
Young.
got medication. She's on a stretcher.
yeah, it's not just
And
and
like,
not just
dude,
like a fib if you wanna put it for the word lying. It's for a small lie. It's not just a small lie that's happening here.
it's not only that
Her
your
whole
mother's telling you this too. Like,
her whole existence is being
All
lied about.
existence was being lied to. Yeah, and that's what's crazy about the her story.
yeah, man.
Yeah, her whole
That,
existence.
that
Like it's
she doesn't know what's true anymore, and you got to put yourself in her shoe. That what is real to her could be really on a total different perspective on a different person.
yeah, dude. Imagine being forced to be in a wheelchair,
Yeah, and you could literally walk.
And you knowing that,
and
I
then
feel fine.
and then at one point, yeah, I think she even says it where she was like, I knew for a second that I could walk, and I don't know why I just didn't get up and walk.
Yo, I believe there's a movie that
The act.
was like that, like this story where
Yeah, it's the act. It's on Hulu.
it's oh yeah, yeah, that's the one,
It's
where
really
she
good.
was
It's really good.
it's the movie on the movie she was given like kind of like dog medicine,
Yeah, like
so
a
she won't.
tranquilizer type of thing.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Or I don't know. Yeah, I think it was something like that. But the lady was just feeding her a bunch of medication to make her seem sick.
Yeah,
Makes a person do
right.
that to their own daughter.
Sounds like this.
That's the
Yeah,
trippier thing.
Honestly, dude, I don't
what
know.
Like
if you haven't
everyone wants to
watched
see
it?
their kids
They're
nice
saying
and
the mom was mentally
healthy.
ill, so who
I mean,
knows?
obviously, right? Like she had to. That's a trip, man.
You should watch it, Victor, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
There
It
was
sounds it
vision.
sounds so similar to the Gypsy Rose story.
I mean, it's based off of her.
This guy, that it is literally her story.
Oh shit! No way,
Come on, bro. This guy. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
dude! I didn't know that it was
Yeah,
her
the act
story.
is based on her. We watched this years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, I watched it way before. Yeah, but I didn't know it was based off her.
Yeah, it's literally, dude. They have the same names.
Gypsy Rose.
He said it's literally the
Oh my
same.
god! Yeah, now. Oh my god! Yeah, I feel
He's
so
like, hey,
dumb
it's
now.
clicking. Things are clicking.
Yeah, but it's based off of it. So if you guys haven't watched it, it's called The Act. It's a very interesting story. We just kind of wanted to talk about it. It's trending right now, essentially. No, it is not.
Well, because
Essentially, it is.
she got she got released from prison. That's
And
why
she
everybody's
served only 85% of her sentence. Yeah, she got released like maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. A
85%.
month. She was supposed to do 10 years, but I think only did 8.
What good behavior?
Yeah, supposedly. And you don't want to know why she only got the 10? Was because in Missouri they don't believe in accessory to the fact.
What do you mean?
So if I helped you kill someone, right? Like I planned it with you, they can't charge me for accessory. In California, they do.
I feel like if it was California, they probably would have not even put her in prison.
No, they would have. I think they would have charged her for accessory for planning the murder. And
Because for
that's
California, like mental illness is a big
that,
thing here. I
and
think,
that's
like,
why
they would
she
probably
got
would-
time though. That's why she got time.
Yeah, I feel like she should not ever got time.
Yeah, she got time just because of the murder planning. And I mean, and I still, again, I know it looks wrong because people are like, well, why did she run away with the guy afterwards instead of turning him in? And this is her first time ever feeling like she was free.
Yeah.
She honestly didn't know any better. She
She was
just knew
practically
that.
like a kid.
She probably thought her mom was still alive. Got killed, like got stabbed, like wounded. Her mind was a little kid.
Mhm.
So
Which
it was
makes it
hard,
weird on
yeah.
the guy, by
It does make it weird on the guy. So tell me that's not weird
the way.
already.
Yeah.
Like the guy was obviously off.
The guy should stay. Yeah.
They say that her husband now looks like the mom.
I seen the.
Oh, dude. Sorry, but the movie that I was talking about is called Run.
Run?
Yeah,
Run?
yeah. RUN. Run.
That was a hard one
It's
to spell.
it's kind of like the same as
She goes to sea
same
lying
story.
and is surrounded by the hospital staff. Years later, Diane lives a quiet life with her now teenage daughter. Due to the circumstances, little bag Chloe finds a prescription bottle of pills with Diane's name on the label. However, when Chloe later inspects the bottle, she finds the label bearing her name. Oh, I see. Okay, so the mom was
Yeah,
giving her fake medicine and stuff.
yeah. It wasn't the act. I haven't seen the act, but I've
Oh,
seen Run.
well,
That's the
Run
movie.
just came out in 2020.
Yeah, I've seen it already. Yeah, you guys should watch it too. That one's a good movie as well. Kind of it looks so similar to the her story in a way.
Yeah, well, if you watch the act, you'll know her story exactly. So,
Yeah. No,
but
no, I
I know
haven't.
this sounds pretty similar, and it's also on
That's
Hulu, guys. So if you guys want to watch
yeah,
it, both of them are on Hulu.
that's the movie that I was talking about. Not the act. Sorry.
I was like, to this guy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, no, no, I haven't seen the act. I've seen Run. There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
I
And
don't think any of it was her fault. Honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if people. I get they're trying to argue it, but I think if you can't see past the initial situation that happened, is it's honestly you're pretty blind as a person. I get we
it
all
might
have opinions and views, but stuff like that, it's we should almost be united in a sense for that type of
Mm-hmm.
stuff, right?
right because
She's not
for
really playing victim. There's no way to
yeah,
play victim there.
she was the
She was
victim.
a victim. And so people are like, "Oh, I hate that she's acting like a teenager." And she's saying that there was a thing that she was like, "Oh yeah, my husband's dick is bomb or whatever."
That's
Her whole life was lied
Bro,
to. How
she's
could
acting
yeah.
like the teenager she never was, you know? So
us? Yeah,
obviously she's out and about living her life. And if anything, living her best life. She never got to.
Mm-hmm.
Everything got taken from her.
exactly.
She's probably walked more than she ever has in her life.
No, it's
Literally, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So to still try to put the blame, I do get it was premeditated and she ripped the duct tape knowing that the mom was probably going to get. But I don't even think at one point she knew the mom was going to get killed, if that makes sense.
I
I don't know.
I knew.
You think she knew?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, yes, she knew
Because she was
I,
it was
desperate.
going
I
to
mean,
happen.
desperate people do
But I'm
some
saying I don't think
crazy
she could see
things.
past what it was, like the
yeah.
consequences behind something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She obviously knew that the mom was going to get killed. But I think it's like she couldn't see past that anymore. She just knew
And
that
and
it was a
and
way
I
to freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I believe yeah that's the only thing she's seeing because
She's so blinded by the fact that she needs to get away already and she doesn't know how that
yeah
her and then you got this other dumbass giving her the only option knowing
Mm-hmm.
damn well that she's been easily manipulated her whole life and she's super gullible. So anybody that comes for her aid, she's obviously gonna listen to. Because I think she even says she talks about just wanting to run away or something, and the guy um mentions like, yeah, we should just kill her. Like if that was not
And like
his,
probably all her doubts too. Like told the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, like you're
no, don't worry,
totally
nothing's
fine.
gonna
Like
happen.
no,
Yeah.
like you could walk, you're fine. I don't know why your mother's lying to you like that.
Hmm.
Like
And
all her
then
doubts, she just poured it to this dude, and the dude's like, yeah, man,
just
your
almost
mom's
reassured
crazy.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, took advantage, manipulated her.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did the same thing the mom was doing.
The dude was just weird off
The
the
dude is
bat.
obviously just weird.
Just
Yes.
they did deserve
The
the
dude
life.
would want her to send him
he,
pictures in a Cinderella dress,
I mean, just
like
having
cartoon.
sex with a dead body.
Well,
That's
not just. Did
crazy.
you guys know that, right? That he was asking like her to dress up in like kid cartoon characters.
Okay, yeah, that's
But tell me
definitely
that's not weird already.
plus.
Especially if she's telling you, "Hey, I'm actually 14."
Exactly.
Like, dude,
And the guy's like, yeah.
that's okay. Don't trip. He's like, "You're really 16, but."
How old was the guy? Was he older than her? I'm assuming, right?
I'm not sure actually.
How old
Because the dude
was?
looked young in the videos. So he's probably like, what, 18 or something?
Nicholas Godhan.
How old is he right now?
He already had a run-in with the law
Yeah,
in
he already had a.
2013. Okay, 20 at the age of 23. So in 2015 he was like 25.
Wow.
So he was already overage.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
what did he was supposedly autistic and he had a low average IQ. I don't doubt it, but I mean, oh,
There just has to be a better screening,
he
dude, with
got caught
kids, man.
masturbating while watching pornography at a McDonald's.
Oh yeah, for like 12 hours straight or something.
They
Who?
found
How
a
is that a
large
thing,
folding knife in his pocket, and he was charged with carrying a concealed weapon.
dude? Check how long he was doing that for. It's an insane time
What? Doing what?
masturbating in the freaking
He
McDonald's,
was in it for a while
like over 10 hours.
in the same McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's even the video of him of when he admitted it.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
They convicted him in 2018. He's 29 years old now.
Mm. Oh, he's our age.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird, dude.
Yeah, he's our age.
What says in? Okay, she's out already. He's also serving a 25-year sentence for armed criminal action. He's gonna be in there for a while. Okay. So it says in February 2019, the now 20-year-old was 29-year-old was sentenced to life. So that means he's 29 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, also me when the article was put, which I'm guessing this year.
Yeah, Nicholas Code. Oh, he's 32.
Oh wow.
So I'm 29. So he
I think
was older than
he
How
her.
was
old is
But
Gypsy right now?
1990. He was born 1990.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Oh, so they were the same age?
Oh.
He's 32 years old, born in July 27, 1991.
No, Nicholas is only a year older than her.
Oh, so maybe they weren't that far off apart, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that he thought she was 14, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Or and make her dress up as a Cinderella.
Yeah, that's weird.
Kind of weird.
For 14 years, she wasn't sure of her real age. She did not know what her real age was.
That's insane.
14 years. Imagine not
Yeah.
knowing your real age.
I think the mother is really sick too.
Oh,
In
the
the
mother's
head.
dead. She can't be sick.
No, I'm saying her when she was doing all of this.
Wait, something's obviously wrong with you.
Yeah, something's obviously wrong with the lady.
Yeah. Or what my question is like what drove her to do all of this to her daughter?
Probably fame or something. I mean, she was getting all kinds of
I think
free
that's what it was,
things.
and like the mother, the money that she was getting from it,
Exactly. The house.
the
dude.
house. They built her a house from the ground up to facilitate every single need,
Mm,
Wow.
and it was just sob stories
yeah.
and an abuse to the
People
kid.
do that to this day, probably. More than likely. I mean, if you could come up with a
Well-
good sob story, you can make some money off of that.
Hmm. I mean, it doesn't really say anything about the mom's illness, but she obviously had something wrong with her. Like it was,
Yeah, dude, definitely.
it's so I'm not hating on the fact that she's enjoying her life right now at all. So the people that honestly hate on it, they're weird too. You guys are fucking weird. Let the poor girl enjoy her life now. Like she's imagine being like, hey, I got locked up, and this is the most free I've ever been in prison. Come on,
Probably even the prisoners are like kind of felt bad for her too.
I don't doubt it. Yeah, seems like she went to a nice prison though. I'm not gonna lie.
She came out fine, I think.
I think so. I mean, considering her circumstances, I think she's doing well.
Hopefully, no long term.
And we
I
we
think there's
won't
still
we won't know until further
there's
on,
still
unfortunately.
yeah, there's still gonna be some long term problems
There
with her
still
as
will
well.
be like PTSD moments, and who knows? Honestly, maybe she's truly gotten over them because she's just done living that part of her life. Because it seems like
Yeah,
she is. You know, she doesn't even want to talk about it. People ask her on a podcast because she's on one. If she um why is she gonna watch the movie about her? She's like, I already lived that. I don't know why you guys want me to watch it.
That's,
yeah.
that's a wild question to
That
ask.
is,
Like, you want to relive
you want to relive your.
what you've been through, all that trauma. You want it all to come back.
Just make sure you're not lying about anything. You know, like
Like, have you seen this movie, The Act? It's really good. Like, yeah, I'm. It's about me.
she says that the girl that played her really like she heard like the voice. She said it was really good. She
Mm,
enjoyed that it was her that played her.
oh, nice.
Yeah, because she's like, I don't want to watch it, but because of
I don't
everybody,
think I would watch it
people are sending
either.
her clips and stuff of it, and so I think that's kind of mean.
I don't think I would watch it either, man.
I wouldn't either,
That's
especially because that's
insane.
super traumatic.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude. It
definitely
picture
leaving scars.
Even when she talks about her mother, she's like, "Oh, that's my mom."
She loves her mom still. She
Yeah,
regrets that the killing happened
yeah.
because I think if she could do it another way, she would.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell, and then you got people that when they do something like that or even they plan it and they didn't fully do it, you can tell they feel no remorse. She obviously has a heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because even when she was getting killed, she wanted to stop it, but she just it was like a battle between my freedom and finally getting away from this
And
prison
who knows? She was probably scared of the dude too. Like, if
in
I
the
try to make him
moment.
stop,
Well, that's what I'm
he's probably
saying.
gonna hurt me.
For her to have sex with him to still stop him from hurting the mom is still risking him killing you at one point.
And especially with that fantasy that he had, having sex with a corpse.
Yeah. He could have killed you
Yeah.
and then
Exactly. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So she was definitely in a war and I'm honestly glad she came out on top here. So it sucks that she did serve time. Can't go back there, but
Shouldn't have.
I think let the girl live. For all the people that give her hate and stuff, just let the girl live. She's trying. She's trying to go back to what a normal life is, and the crazy part is that she doesn't know what a normal life is. So she's just doing what is naturally coming out. She never knew what a really normal life was. Her normal life was in
It's
prison.
sad.
Yeah, so I'm glad that she's married or getting married now, and she found someone that truly loves her. Because man, she had a rough life.
I
And
hope
the people
he's not a
saying that the husband looks like her mom.
That's
This is the first time hearing that.
he kind of does, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you
I
seen?
see how he looks. He didn't. He doesn't.
I think
don't
he
know.
does a little bit.
Just because he's big. I don't know.
Nah, even the face.
Let me see. Let me see a picture. Let me pull up a
Do a
picture.
comparison.
Gypsy Rose, new boyfriend or new husband?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
husband.
husband.
Look, bro. Okay, right? You see that,
He looks like Peter Griffin.
bro? They look alike.
He looks
Of
like
him,
Peter Griffin.
it has to be this one. Yeah, you can kind of see it, dude. You can. Oh, here? Yeah, a little bit. I think there's some resemblance.
The two Caucasians. They look
Oh,
kind of like the same.
I think they there's a resemblance, and then they
That
say
picture
that
maybe the one, the first
they
one that you
say
showed.
you end up marrying someone like your parents.
Mm,
I think it's very true. I think that saying is kind of true.
maybe that first one, but the second one, I don't know. I don't see it too much.
I mean, it's even this one, like the cheek.
I don't know. He's just big.
Well, yeah, but I'm not comparing them because of their size. Features, it's like their cheekbones and the nose. You can
I'm telling
kind of see it.
I'm telling you, he looks like Peter Griffin.
Yes, but we're not comparing him to fucking Peter Griffin. If you put a side by side of the mom, Dee Dee Blanchard, and then him, you can kind of see some of the same features. And I guess you can see that obviously they're not, but look, they're obviously not gonna be alike. But these features here,
Yeah, same
He
nose
has
the
like
too,
he
though.
has like a
nose,
pointier nose.
well, yeah, but the features are almost
I don't see
identical.
it. I don't know. She has
I,
smaller eyes.
they're not gonna look
I know what I'm
exactly
saying, but
alike.
I'm trying to figure out what. Like, I
Look
don't see it.
here, that's a resemblance.
I
The
She has,
see what
thin
you're saying.
lips,
I see what
I
you're
don't see it.
saying,
I don't know.
Edgar.
yeah, the nose. His is just more pointy and outwards, but this is there. That's a resemblance. This is like,
The cheekbone, the smile,
I don't see it.
yeah,
the chin, they look alike.
they do look alike.
Yeah.
And I guess when you do see him with better features, it's like almost at an angle when they're comparing it, because look here, you can't really tell. See right here, he looks like a normal guy.
Normal
Yeah.
white dude.
So I think people are pushing it, maybe, and they maybe put the resemblance because it's side by side. You know what I'm saying? They're using certain pictures,
I think because they're big, they're probably.
also resembling it,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. Yeah, but that's the story of Gypsy Rose, guys. Even if we butchered the story, it's everywhere right now. Go look it up. Literally, it's everywhere.
And watch the movie because I gotta watch it
Watch the
too.
movie. Yes, the act. It was a good movie.
Hopefully, she gets some kind of paycheck off of that.
She might not, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like, hey, you're using
So
my life. Like,
Hulu's gonna get all the
She
money.
probably can though, right? She can
I
probably
mean,
say
I
something.
would. Like, hey,
No, because remember, they did a movie about Mike Tyson on Hulu as well, and he's trying to sue them for not paying him.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. She can do something like that if they don't want to pay her.
But nothing happened though to Mike Tyson case.
Yeah, but the movie also got really low ratings because people were on his side and didn't want to watch it. So you kind of they've actually made a lot of money
was
off
that
of it
about the
already.
sexual harassment case?
I don't know. I think it was like about his life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was about
But
it.
now that the act has made a lot of money, considering the fact that they put it out a long time
Like, even
ago,
in good faith, the producers were like, hey, you know, we'll throw you a little royalty. That's kind
because
of
dude,
your
give me
life.
2-3%,
Give me one. I don't care. Give me something.
Look, give me
something, $200 a month. No, give me more.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah,
out of good
especially
faith,
considering her story and that she's out now. And
Like, you guys are making
Granted,
money off
we
of her
don't know,
freaking
though.
trauma, dude.
we don't know if
They're literally making money off of her trauma. Like, come on. Oh, that's true, huh? We don't know if. Yeah.
who knows. Maybe she did. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find if she did make some money off of this. We were on the phone. She made it didn't matter. She was gonna send us 50% of what she. Who's Christy? Oh no, she threatened to take legal action, but no, they haven't. They claimed they were gonna give them money, 50%, but then they said that they didn't give any comments or whatever. So
Yeah,
no,
50%.
no, they didn't give her money at all though. Yeah, they didn't give her money at all.
Yeah, man, Hulu, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, Hulu, dude, that's unfair. You guys are fucks.
Like I said, profiting off of her trauma, and then like, hey, too bad. Thank you for the good story though.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Including, however, I cannot find. Yeah, see, they're saying that they didn't give her any
That's
of the documents from HBO to Hulu, Lifetime. No one has compensated her.
yeah, that's not cool.
That's not, bro. That's fucked, actually. Guys, let's start a protest. We're not watching Hulu.
Start boycotting Hulu now.
No,
Boy,
that really is though, dude. Like, what kind of heart do you have knowing that this poor
At
girl
least two
probably needs
percent.
this? I mean, maybe now she's making some money, because of all the social media stuff. But you guys could have sent her one check, even one check.
I'd have been like, nah, give me royalties.
Yeah, but it would have been easy to just sign
Like,
over a paycheck.
like how much money do these guys have? Like, come on.
Like, how much money did the act make?
Yeah.
It brought up the act, the treasury tax receipt. I know. Mm, I don't know. It might not even say honestly because they don't want people to know. Oh, look. I assume you're asking about the 2019 TV series The Act. According to a fact-checking website, country singer Miranda Lambert gave Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard a check for 3,500 because of the movie. Because they didn't pay her.
Wait, what?
Someone paid her.
Someone paid her?
Where is it at? Why did it just? That might have been just a donation though. How much did it make? Um, yeah, we might not even be able to find how much was made from the movie itself. But it even won nominations, dude. Emmy nomination, Golden Globe nominations. Yeah, Hulu, you guys are fucks,
yeah, they gave no money.
dude. That's fucked. Yeah, they didn't give her anything. But Miranda
That's
Lambert gave her a check for 3,500 donations.
It's like an average monthly pay.
It really is.
Like, oh, thanks.
That's crazy to think about though. Like, how heartless are you? Damn corporates.
Hmm.
It's all business with them.
That's what they do, right? They see something crazy and like, hey, let's make a movie.
Yeah, and then they take advantage of this poor girl's story.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Well, shout out to Gypsy Rose.
It's gonna get to the point where people are gonna start copywriting their life.
Gypsy Rose, if you're hearing this and you want to come on this small podcast, let us know. We would love to have you on. We won't talk about anything that you've been through. We'll talk about new beginnings. That'd be cool.
Mm.
Shout out
new
to Gypsy
begin.
Rose, man. I hope you're living a good life. You know, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You deserve it. Yeah, that's a rough story though. That's a rough story. Um, we switching topics though. I didn't really read much into it, but what about that Epstein list?
Oh right. There's a bunch of freaking celebrities there, dude.
Can you find the list?
Yeah, you could see the list on there. Like Leonardo DiCaprio's in there.
Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me.
It didn't. Knowing like his, you know, the young girls. I mean, they're not young. They're 20s,
Yeah, it doesn't
right?
surprise me
But
at all.
the fact that he doesn't go over a certain age is too much of a coincidence, I guess.
Where
But that
where
didn't
where
surprise me.
can I find it? Do you know?
Just put. Well, what
I'm
did you
trying
put
to
down?
look for it
Put
right now.
Epstein's list of names. Uh,
Hold on.
maybe this.
Oh,
MSN. Oh my. Okay, here we go. Maxwell, I mean, we knew this one already.
Yeah, she's the
Convicted in
wife.
2021, sex trafficking. Prince Andrew, Duke of York.
Everyone
The,
suspected Prince
Bill
Andrew.
Clinton. That is Donald
Everyone.
Trump.
Dude,
Hillary Clinton.
apparently on
David.
Donald Trump, he tried so hard to fight to make his name anonymous,
Huh, of course.
but it didn't work.
John Connelly, a New York police detective turned investigative journalist who investigated Epstein.
He was in there.
Alan
And where did you guys get?
Al
Sorry.
Gore. Huh?
No, I was trying to look for the thing too, but I found the list already.
Okay. The former Israeli Prime Minister, Michael Jackson, of course. Kevin Spacey, of course. I feel like these names don't surprise me.
The one that surprised me, I think Gwyneth is in there.
Bruce Willis. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that one is. What the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy. Cameron
Cameron.
Diaz.
Oh, there we go. That one too. No, Cameron, not Gwyneth. That's my
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. There you go.
They all ate babies. Chris Tucker.
That one too. Dude, did you see the
Dude, Robert F. Kennedy's on here, Jr.
Yeah.
He actually explained what happened on there.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm sure.
Uh,
I'm sure he gave an explanation to that shit.
did you guys see the Cappy?
He didn't go to the island itself. He was just
Bro,
on
if
the airline.
if your name's on that
Oh no,
fucking,
these names are like just. It doesn't mean that they went to the.
but they
island
were associated in a way.
in a way.
Yeah. Still, that's still kind of fucked.
Not really, man.
A little bit, because you're kind of doing business with something so.
But what if you genuinely? What if
so
you genuinely
egregious,
didn't
you know?
But then again, he got
How do you not
he
know,
was
man?
investigated. I forgot what year, but he got investigated. They literally raided his house, but all the hard drives gone.
Yeah. See, come
Someone
on.
tipped them.
Being
there are
on that
already
being on
rumors
that
about
list is
that.
already egregious as it is. Egregious. It's already bad.
But have you seen that Cappy video?
I haven't.
His dead switch. You know, there's an actor named Cappy where he listed all these names involved in like some weird shit like that, and he said he was going to release a video if he got killed. So apparently, supposedly, he committed suicide.
Hmm.
He jumped off of a
What?
bridge, and he released there's a video on YouTube. And
You know, though, surprisingly enough, I feel I'm gonna be honest. This list looks like made up. Like if they just kind of put it out there to put it out there.
No, I don't think so.
Well, because all these names, I would have expected more Hollywood names on here.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like this list is like part given.
it's not the full list neither.
It's not, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Watch, search, go on YouTube and put Cappy death, dead man switch video.
Stephen Hawking is on here,
Yeah,
bro.
Stephen Hawking.
They all ate babies. It's crazy.
Still miss-
I know
Still miss-
this doesn't mean that, guys, but I think it's funny. And even if you were associated some way, I think that's bad itself. You know, I know maybe if you didn't do anything and didn't go to the
there are
island.
allegations on him already.
What was it that you wanted me to put up?
I'll put Cappy death switch
Cappy?
video.
All right, guys, bear with us. We're kind of looking some stuff up. Dead Man Switch. Interesting. They probably did, dude. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that they took it down, especially with something like that. That's the video that he released. These are kids modeling. What did? Hold on, Rigor. I'm gonna go to general RJ
Uh huh.
and watch that. So what are they doing though? Are they pouring it in that thing? And you see how it's almost this emblem? I wonder where's the audio. They're refilling
He's
and
just kind of standing there.
they're pouring it into the onto the stage. And they're in different colors, like in bathing suits almost.
That's insane, right? Are you watching it, Rigor?
Yeah.
It's like they're coming
video-
out to model. You know,
that
but that's
video
what,
came out years ago.
you know
dude.
that's what they say though, is that they would bring out kids and they would bid on them, like they auction them out,
Mm.
and they have to be under like 10 years old.
Dude, he was listing all kinds of names. This guy, Isaac Happy.
And
His
these
death-
kids don't look like they're being tormented.
He was accusing what's the Woody actor, voice actor's name?
Who's
Woody. From Toy
the
Story?
bro? There's something weird about these kids,
What's his name?
bro.
Woody.
Even their eyes. Does she not have a hand? Look. Uh, oh, it's like a bracelet thing.
But yeah, his death was also.
He's
Trippy.
talking to him, huh? This is a bathhouse in Europe somewhere. Several people on Reddit affirmed that this was a legit bathhouse. This is not real.
I don't know.
No wonder they killed Cappy though. They didn't have anything. Where did you find this? Seems a little sketchy if someone was doing something like this. But it's kids in a bathhouse?
But these are comments, bro. We don't like.
No, yeah, even if there were comments, I'm saying this wouldn't make sense because
It just looks weird. Dude.
why would kids be at a bathhouse anyways? Someone said these girls are being used as conduits and then sacrifices of the goddess. Okay, shut up. Think about all our parents had wars, had to fight a lot of the stuff like gay rights, Satanists.
Dude, the majority of the comments.
People
are
are
like,
saying this is a family bathhouse in Ajana in Turkey Greek style.
So
Yeah, that's what
we've
a lot of
all
people are
been
saying.
Trying to verify this,
What?
and I verified it. I want to say a week ago, and so I'm gonna. All right, so there's the little.
Little girls, I
I
guess.
figure out where this was.
Crazy.
So this I'm not even gonna try on. All right,
It's in Turkey.
and here the ad. I put
Man,
silence
this world-
in it.
Crazy, man.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Have
Oh, look, the bathhouse.
the bathhouse of legends.
I
Cappy.
mean,
But it gives out a weird vibe.
Here we have.
but here's like a commercial.
The
Oh yeah, what's the same
Cause look, that's where she was putting the little
water?
water thingy.
But why is it little kids? Hmm. People are saying they was pointed out and then buried. He has a video where this first Tom Hanks management company went to YouTube to stop him from mentioning Cappy.
So
I
even
remember looking
like
at-
even they're not convinced.
No, because
Cause
what
it
if
looks,
this?
the whole vibe there.
What
looks
if this
trippy.
bathhouse was being used for that? You know what I'm
Maybe.
saying?
But who's the one recording?
I wish there was
It's
audio. They're saying it's a family bathhouse, so it would make sense why there's kids.
But Even the way they're dressed, right? Like pears, almost.
They are in pairs. They're saying people are just playing there, like the kids were just playing there.
That doesn't look like.
I mean, kind of. They're just throwing water on a
I
stage,
guess.
and the kid is talking, not scared or anything. You would think the kids would look kind of afraid.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless they don't know any
They look.
better and like
Yeah,
they're
but
just.
I mean, are these kids freshly brought here against their will and they don't know any better, so they're not scared?
But what if the family? I mean, were like, hey, just.
They sold them off.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we. It's the theory can go on, the conspiracy can
But
go
tell me
on
the
and on.
vibe there. It's a little.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I agree. It's very yeah.
Because he talked about a dead man switch. Cappy, that guy. And when I searched it up, that's the thing that popped.
I don't know.
up.
That's trippy, dude.
And his whole death was.
I swear we don't know
little
anything.
Off as well.
Don't take my channel off.
Oh yeah, he accused Seth Green. The voice actor of Toy Story is the Woody.
He what?
He accused him of being like a pedophile también.
Dude, but that doesn't surprise me.
And then he just died. Like it's him saying he's not suicidal, and then next thing you know, he committed suicide jumping off of a bridge.
Well, why do you think they couldn't kill Andrew Tate?
Yeah, it's obvious now.
He had a
dude.
big platform.
Mhm.
They knew if they killed him, he would expose them.
Yeah.
They would have to kill
He
him.
called- he
They would
called
have
out
to
the
kill
whole thing.
him and his brother.
He killed. He called it. He called it out. He called it.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, they're gonna cancel me. If that doesn't work, they're gonna put me in prison. And if that doesn't work, they're gonna kill me.
And that's what he said. He was afraid of. He was like,
Yeah.
because now I'm on my last life.
He's on my yeah.
But apparently he walks in deep with like, he'll have people around, and you don't even know. Like the guy in the corner reading a newspaper is actually with him, so he's probably protected good. He's fighting his own war. Yeah, that's scary. But because he said that people
Bro,
in the black suits came to visit him, and they wanted him to go to that island or whatever, and he refused.
I wouldn't be surprised if people. Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody says the same thing. The black suits. They say Kevin Hart's an industry plant. They say
There's all
you
kinds of
know.
theories
Remember when he?
about wearing a dress? I mean,
Yeah,
all kinds
he
of
said he
theories
would
about
never
that.
wear a dress.
and then they make him wear a dress. Yeah,
Know what I'm saying?
like a weird initiation.
Supposedly,
or something.
when he got in that car accident, Kevin Hart, that was his clone that came back.
Oh, the whole clone
What
thing. I don't believe in that.
fuck?
Hey, man.
You can't.
Not
replicate
necessarily. I mean, you don't know. You don't
anything,
know.
dude, come on.
You don't know.
You're,
Robots
you're,
that
you're
look
pretty much
like you?
acting, You're pretty much acting like God if you're making the whole.
What do
I
you
don't
think?
think
What
that's-
what else do you think they're doing though?
I don't think they're cloning them. I don't think they're doing that.
I think they can build a robot and put your face on it.
Maybe.
That can be considered a
So
clone.
to convince me as a people that's a human, like there's a reason why there's uncanny valley.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think those people that are messing with this really believe in all that?
I don't know.
It
Something
goes-
that tells you like that thing's not human. It kind of throws you off a little bit.
Yeah, but you can tell with some celebrities.
I don't know, dude. They're celebrities. They probably got like a facial thing, reconstruction. Or
Yeah, but it's easy to play it off as that because they are celebrities.
unless
see
they
what
get
I'm saying?
lookalikes.
Well, yeah, and supposedly they have lookalikes in this industry.
But the whole cloning thing, I don't believe in that.
I mean, bro, I don't know what to believe.
Not the cloning thing.
I think it's
The
very
world is
possible.
crazy, man.
I think it's
Because
possible.
even if you clone, you gotta be a baby first. You're not gonna clone a human like
No,
grown human
how do you
being.
industry plans? How do you think they work?
When you say cloning, what do you mean cloning?
Making something like you, not necessarily your genetic DNA, like a scientist
That's what I'm-
making you from
that's what I'm-
baby,
Yeah.
but possibility of a lookalike or robot that is you as a replacement of you.
I mean, look at Japan's AI. They're at the top of the line, and the robots still look nothing human.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they show us.
Mhm.
That's what they show us.
I don't know.
The
to me,
military had shit way before.
to perfect this that God made, there's no way. There's no.
Well, I
cloning.
don't think there's a perfection. That's why I think they're used in certain
There's
instances.
no way.
You know what I'm saying? And if not cloning, like a brainwash. You know what I'm saying? Where they
It's
kind of,
basically got a new identity, no?
yeah, almost like a new
Like I would
identity.
probably
Like the
believe like look alike because people tend to. All you gotta do is just get surgery,
yeah, and
fix little
it could
things
be
in
that
surgery.
too. But there's even
Maybe.
a
But the whole cloning thing to me, I
like
hear
the
that I'm
Wendy
like,
Williams thing.
hmm?
The Wendy Williams thing
Sounds familiar.
on live TV where she like froze like a robot.
Oh, that. She probably had like a freaking stroke.
The
Also
same
the
thing with that Tom Cruise thing that we watched on
dude, also
Ellen.
the
Like that's not
She's
Charles
not
them.
there, yeah.
That's not them.
wife,
I
the
think it's
royal
them.
family.
Wait, what
Have you
happened,
seen
Reaver?
that one? Charles the third or something like that. The royal family. His wife
Mm.
looked like a freaking robot too.
Oh, that. Yeah, they were doing the whole
Yeah.
face thing.
See, but what I'm
That's
saying
something
is,
else.
what if it's not? It is them, but it's not them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and
Like being
also Katy
possessed or
Perry.
something?
Remember Katy
Well,
Perry?
because you don't remember that thing that the CIA and the government were doing, where they were brainwashing people.
Oh, I see what
So
you're
what if
saying.
it's
Like they're
something
like testing.
where they do it on celebrities, but they have it perfected, right? And
Yeah.
so they can control you and shut you down with maybe a chip they put in you or something.
Maybe.
And they do that, and if you notice, is a lot of celebrities get into these car accidents, they come back acting very different, like not how they
Yeah.
were.
I mean,
So
brain
what if it's
trauma is
stuff
a
like
thing
that?
too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, true. But I'm just saying, just because we're on the conspiracy side of things,
Yeah.
not because I believe it's true, but I think it's
It's
a fun
just a
topic to get around.
conspiracy theory here.
Yeah.
Our opinions.
So we just don't know. I think
Hmm.
that's just the crazy
Yeah.
part.
And there's so
It's how
many
much of
secrets.
yeah,
There's so
there's a
many
lot of
secrets that
secrets for
haven't been
sure.
told, man.
A lot of secrets. And you're right. I don't think anything can be cloned. I mean, they're cloning animals
Yeah,
now.
but they're
Yeah,
pretty.
they
You know what I mean?
already
Yeah, they
successfully
start them
cloned.
off in a and then they like merge it with another genetic from now. So it would be hard to do for sure. Unless they cloned them when they were babies.
Hey, what if that is true, dude?
I mean,
But still,
Orochimaru did it. It only took him months to get
I
a
mean,
teenager.
even if you clone somebody and they start as a child, it takes years for a clone person to grow.
Yeah, development growth. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like maybe it is like a brainwashing thing,
Probably.
and it's just now they're just controlled, you know. And not just that, how
yeah.
much do they have on you?
If they're doing all that, they got something on you, dude.
They have to, right?
They probably make you do some weird shit like, hey, you get out of line, we got this.
Like the dress was a oh, perfect thing. You guys haven't heard of that Will Smith and the Martin guy? The I can't think of his name. Dude, apparently Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, that's his name.
Martin, I
They
don't
were
know.
on Bad Boys.
Yeah, bad boys.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I think one of the let's see if it even pops up. Martin Lawrence. Um, Lawrence.
What's our time?
We're like at 140 around there.
Plus the one from earlier.
Yeah, the 20 minutes. So the
Cool, cool.
former assistant says that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin.
Oh,
Oh, who's
dude, they
Dwayne
were
Martin?
having sex. No.
Yeah, he walked in on them having sex.
No way.
Yes. No, not Martin
Who, the
Lawrence.
assistant?
Dwayne Martin,
Wait, you said the assistant?
the assistant of Will Smith. Yeah, and he was on a podcast saying this.
Yeah, Will Smith's getting ass fucked.
Yeah, Will Smith was getting ass fucked by this guy. Dwayne Martin and Will Smith.
This was just last year,
He,
like
yeah.
November, December. I never heard of this.
Supposedly, I mean, they can be covering it up, obviously, but
I mean, dude.
the way his relationship was with his wife already,
Yeah,
It would
you
make
can see
sense a
it.
little bit,
it
right?
would. It would.
Maybe Jade is pegging him too. Who knows?
Supposedly, they're explaining it. So who's explaining it? What's?
What the hell?
I think it's true.
Yeah, the I opened the door to Dwayne's
Mm-hmm.
dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne. What's his name? Dwayne
Dwayne Martin or something like that.
having anal sex with Will.
Yeah, back shots apparently. Will was taking it.
Yeah, there was a couch, and Will was bent over the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murdering him.
Yeah.
It was a murder in there.
Hey, yo, refrain from using those words. We might get
Oh
demonetized.
yeah,
Oh my bad.
uh, in a video game.
In a video game.
In a video game. Yo, what?
Yeah, it's
I-
crazy, huh? Yeah.
That's crazy allegations for you to say. You must like, dude.
I think stuff is just starting to unravel, dude. We're coming
Hey,
to
the
a
world's
time where everything's coming to light at this point.
and like I said, the one we were talking about the aliens on Miami
Yeah, we're
or
close to.
Florida.
I don't know, man. Something weird is happening around the world for sure.
Edgar. This reminds you of the Revelations.
It does. That's why if you read Revelations, there's a dude. I'm sure even in the Quran, it speaks about things like this happening, heinous things happening.
Oh, in the hadith, yeah.
Yeah. So it almost has you thinking. You know, people are like, oh, well, people are saying the end times are coming, but that doesn't mean it's coming in a few years from now. That just means that everything is starting to come out,
Yeah, setting up.
and it's leading
I
to
mean,
a
dude,
point.
there's a crazy prophecy where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that dishes are gonna speak and families are gonna break apart. Dishes, bro. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
How is he gonna predict dishes? Literally satellite dishes, dude. Communicating, and that's gonna cause a family breakout, like breaking apart.
Well, think about it.
That's a trip, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What does
Because
that
he
mean
said
to you?
dishes, dude. Well, I mean, no one's really. I feel like no one's really, because, dude, everyone's just on their phones. No one's really communicating with families. You
So
know what I mean?
when our main way of communicating goes down, right? Like this generation, we're seeing it now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're all on their
Phone.
phones. They're all on technology. Even us.
Mhm.
When we can't communicate in person because we have lost our lack of communicating and being able to create a genuine connection even with our own family because of the technology.
Yeah, people get
When
sad.
dishes
Like,
break, families will fall apart.
oh no, I'm talking about dishes like satellite dishes
Correct.
communicating.
No, well, if a dishes crash, our phones crash, internet crashes,
Yeah.
everything crashes. That main source of crash will cause families to fall apart because the lack of communication and the lack of skills they never built with each other, and just like this genuine connection, you know,
Yeah.
it's all been over technology. Families will fall apart because of that, and it's very true. We're seeing it now. Kids freak out when Fortnite goes down.
Mm.
Internet goes
We got
down.
grown ass adults freaking out when a game goes down because internet issues. So imagine what that will do to relationships in
Yeah,
real
dude.
life.
I think all those prophecies are leading to
They're
what's
coming.
going on right
They're
now.
coming, dude.
Yeah.
You know, guys, and we can call it a conspiracy or not, but it's just
I mean, the prophecies for a
End of
reason.
times. End of
realization
time.
is coming, and
Because like that doesn't make. If you think about it, this prophet's telling you like, hey, this is gonna. It's kind of hard to comprehend.
it is.
You're like, well, what does that mean? Dishes communicating? They're looking at their own dishes. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
do you
yeah.
mean? But then look at it right now. Like, oh,
If you think,
satellite
yeah, and that's
dishes.
what I'm saying. You have to think about it closely, not just in the
Yeah,
sense of even if satellite dishes are going down, what does that mean? If that crashes, every other technology that like runs off of a satellite is crashing. And
Cars.
what does that do to everybody? Our life has been super codependent on technology. So when we don't have that part of our lives anymore, there's gonna be a lot of people that freak out and don't survive normal communication and just normal social skills with their family.
yeah,
The
Yeah,
simple things.
I see that.
Yeah.
yeah, man. There's a lot of hadiths like there's prophecies of the trip,
Yeah, it's crazy.
or like how say well in the Quran saying he's gonna convince humans they're not humans, trying to change the creation. I mean, look at people now, dude. They think they're cats.
Bro.
They think they're furries. Some guy
That's
thinks
a
he's a
part of it
goat.
though. That's a part of it.
That's literally Satan telling you,
How
like, hey, you're not
and
human.
it starts with the simpleness of the transgenderism.
That as well, yeah.
That's where it starts because that's where they're like, "Oh, well, I'm not a male, I'm a female. I've always known." And again, I'm not hating. I want to put
Not
that out
even
there.
that. The people thinking they're animals, like legit,
And
literally
it
animals.
starts with first your gender, then your
Yeah,
identity, then not believing that you're a
human.
human.
Yeah,
Now you're non-binary, non this, non XLYTW. Like,
Crazy,
let's
right?
be real. It's crazy. And I don't hate on anybody. I love everybody, guys. But it's truly it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. So my best advice to you guys, if you're listening out there, get right with God. I don't care how you do it. Just get right with God,
No matter your religion, your gender,
guys.
your whatever
This
you
is
are.
it's a moment that we not a lot of people like to talk about, especially in today's society. I think religion is getting tossed out the window. I think people are becoming, and they've been um fearless of God. They don't fear Him anymore. They don't show the respect to what God is and what He does in our lives. And I'm telling you, the end times are truly here, and we're watching it come into like reality. And the best advice I can give you, there's nowhere to go from here. There's nothing deep that I need to say. It's just get right with God. Allow Him to be in your life. Open your heart up to Him because this is times are scary. Everything that we talked up from the Gypsy Rose moment to now, if you think about all that, it's just how can you not think life is scary and not want God in your life, especially with stuff happening like this? Like it's just I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm good. I need God.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
It
do.
it's crazy, man. Like people really do. And I'm not here to push religion on anybody. I'm just here to give advice, and I think God has
Yeah,
done wonderful things in my life. I think Victor can agree. Rigor can agree.
yep.
And life is getting scary, man. So I think it's a good time for people to understand that they need to open their lives up to God. It's
I
scary.
believe so.
Yeah. And if you fear anything, you should fear God. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you fear anything, I think you need to fear God. Because if you're scared of a normal daily life, imagine what God can do.
And not only, dude, not only believing in God, right? But not even the cop out, like, oh, I'm spiritual. I
Yeah.
believe that, dude. They do research.
Yeah, do your research, correct.
If
Don't
you truly
just
believe in one God, you'll believe He only has one religion that He'll accept,
yeah.
and that's as simple as that. I understand the whole. I don't actually understand the all religions lead to the same thing. They don't.
I
Do
think
your
it's
research on that.
I think it's lost where I know what you mean. I think at one point it does, but everything has been lost and just um
Lost in what sense?
misconstrued. Like it's been people have been giving misinformation about how religions work, and
They
man
just don't
has
read the holy books. That's why.
and man, yeah, correct. It's because people don't read the holy books. So if you, like Victor says, you do your research, you're not gonna fall for these lies that these false religions are giving you, that these false prophets are giving you, that these supposed pastors are giving you, if you read the holy book, you read and like truly understand it and put your heart and soul into it, and actually comprehend what's coming out of the book. Don't just read it and be like, oh, well, I read yada 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 and I abide by that. You know what I'm saying? How people use scriptures to live their
Yeah.
daily life. No,
Yeah.
honestly, fuck all that. And like you truly.
And I think for the book too, there has to be a criteria. If a book claims it's from God, it has to live to a certain criteria. Like if it's preserved, are there contradictions?
Well, that's what I'm
That
saying is
as
there's
well.
gonna be, even if it's preserved,
Like
there's so
looking
much
at
things
it.
that have been um that have been.
Because if a book came 2,000 years ago or 1,500 years ago, and it's not preserved, then what's real in that book?
Well, I think having a relationship with God will guide you to what's real,
Hmm.
Yeah.
right?
So
Because I
what
feel
you
as if when I read certain things, I know almost instantly this isn't of God. You know what I'm saying? So it's also what you choose to put into it is what you'll get out of it. So if you're reading the book and you obviously know it's not right, I'm not
e- e-
saying don't read and continue reading. I'm saying you have to be smart about your relationship with God, and if I think if you have God in your life, He will guide you to the right words and the right things to read. And I think it's also perspective. So when He gives you something, you just, I don't know, you just have to read it yourself. I can't really explain it. It's truly
I
doing your
think
own research, I guess.
my opinion on that is just follow your heart, and wherever your heart takes you, that's where God wants you to go.
Yeah, correct. And so it's hard because there's a lot of false books out there, and even the Bible gets looked at as one of those things where, because
Yeah,
the
dude.
New Testament, the Old Testament, all this stuff.
And plus,
Um,
like, there's so
I mean,
many
I sort of
translations.
agree with the follow the heart, but not to the extent. Because your heart could tell you something is right
Emotion,
and it's
correct.
not. Yeah.
But when I mean follow your heart, I
I
mean
feel like
is
following your heart and mind as well.
Well,
when I
Making
yeah,
the hard decisions like, okay, does this, it makes me feel this way, but is it true? Because humans,
we're
they
emotional
told nice
creatures.
things and
Yeah.
like, oh, it feels nice.
So what and when I mean by follow your heart is knowing that God is guiding your heart. So not being led by
yeah.
your own natural emotions, but by what God has
By
taught
a
you.
strong higher being.
Correct, because God will give you a new heart if you ask for one. And as long as you're sincere and you're genuinely wanting Him in your life, the rest will fall into its place. Obviously, there's work to be done. We're always going to be emotional creatures. So I agree. We should also obviously use our minds and our critical way of thinking as humans. But when I say follow your heart, don't take that literal and be like, oh well, I feel like I can smoke because it makes me feel good. That does not mean follow your heart. What I mean follow your heart is following what God has put in your heart and staying true to that, because God will
Yep.
do that.
I think
Um, but
you
don't just
said it good.
follow your natural instinct emotions, because obviously you'll be led somewhere that's not good, because our emotions honestly just do us wrong sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Just
could
have a
blind
pure
you.
heart.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Victor's right. Read the word and you'll know what you get out of it. Be smart about what you're reading. I think you guys should pray and allow God to show you what you're reading, so you can understanding a little better. Don't just take it for what it is, just because it's in a Bible someone gives you or whatever it is. Any reading anybody gives you, don't just take it for what it is. Do your research and you'll know. You'll know. I
Yep.
think we all know what's of God and what's of not. Like,
Yeah, and with prayer too, I recommend. Well, I recommended my mother and Paul too. Like I asked them, like, how do you guys pray? And they give me the typical, like, get on my knees and stuff. Like, do it the way the prophets do it, the way Jesus did it. Moses, Muhammad, peace be upon them. They put their head on the floor, prostrated, like it's a sense of humility, and then ask that way. Literally bow, like prostrate.
but are you asking You're praying to ask.
No, praying. Well, like, what do you think praying? Like, when you say praying, what do you mean by
I don't
that?
think you just ask.
No, I know, but what do you mean by praying?
You talk to God.
Yeah, exactly, and praising Him as well.
Hmm.
I'm saying like how I think you should do it the way the prophets do it, because they're the guidance.
Yeah, but I'm not here to say
No, I'm saying like I would recommend prostrate. It may seem a little weird because
it's
people,
almost a humbling. Correct.
it is
Yeah.
humbling. Like, do humble yourself
Up when
from
you're in
God,
front of
dude.
God.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I agree. I don't necessarily pray that way, but I do bow down and I choose to pray. And when I pray, I like to pray when there's a quiet, there's a peace because I don't want noise to interrupt that personal time, you know. And it
Because I
might not.
understand you
Yeah.
can pray anyway, like
I
prayer's
think you
prayer,
can.
but
And I understand what
I'm
you mean
thinking,
though.
I'm like, do it the way the prophets did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not everybody's there yet. I think that's why
Mm.
I can't tell people to pray how they
I
should
mean, that's
pray.
what I recommend. Like, hey, try this. It might
Um,
help because it's a humility type of thing. You're
but
humbling
what do you
yourself.
mean it might help?
I don't know. I feel like it because no one does. That's not a natural thing people like want to do nowadays, at least.
Yeah, but what do you mean like by it might help? Like God to
Because
listen to you?
the action itself, you're humbling yourself. The action itself.
But you can
I feel
humble
like you'll
yourself
be.
and still talk to God without having to
I
bow
know what I'm
down.
saying, but the way the prophets did it. That's all I was just saying. That's why I recommend like my mom, Paul. Like, hey, try this. That's the way they did it. That's the way I'm pretty sure they taught the people to do it. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I'm confused. Do you think it'll help more though if you do it, or
Maybe like a psychology thing. Probably it does.
help you, or help you
Yeah,
get your
yourself.
prayer answered?
No, it will just help you yourself.
Okay, that makes sense. I agree. I think there's a certain way to do it. I don't
Because
think.
man, you say ask God and He'll provide, right? Maybe not
Yeah.
today, maybe not tomorrow,
But he
maybe not
will.
even in this life.
Maybe not even in this life.
So yeah,
I think that there's obviously a certain way to pray. I don't want to tell you guys. I think Victor's right. You should, if you're having trouble praying because you feel like there's just, I'm just bowing my head and not saying anything right. I think that's a great way to take it. I think humbling yourself in front of God, because actions sometimes do speak louder than words. So I think that's a good recommendation for sure. And I was just clarifying, guys. I wasn't trying to pick a debate. I just want to
hmm
know more of. And it's true. I think for like a psychological sense, it also helps you as a person. It helps you see that you're truly nothing. I think
hmm
that's how I look at it.
That's what.
We're
Yeah,
yeah,
I
just,
think that's
you know what I'm
what.
saying? Because a lot of people
I
have this. Okay, my bad. Go on.
I think that's what God. I mean, that's not what He really wants to say, but I feel like as humans, you do need that humbling first, and then start doing the praying part.
yeah. I mean, God literally just wants you to rely on Him.
Well,
Like
they
literally
Yeah.
say
ask Him for anything. Like you'll get answered in some way. Maybe not the way you want it,
because he
Yeah, but
doesn't give it.
or
He doesn't give
maybe
it to you,
even the thing that you're asking for, maybe that's not good for you, and He's not gonna give it to you because
and
He
he
knows
might
best.
sometimes though.
But you know what I mean? You're like saying
Yeah.
like that, right?
And the thing is with that is you have to be careful when you're asking, because God will literally give you what you're asking for to test you and be like, "Oh, well, you wanted this to see if you're ready for it."
hmm
Sometimes things are just a test, and people, "Oh, well, I asked for it and I got it, but things happened worse." Well, what did you do with that? What did you do with what He gave you? Were you just selfish? You know what I'm saying? So I think I do agree. I think I like that the recommendation. If you want to pray, humble yourself first. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying humble yourself and then pray. Pray. But if you guys are willing to bow down, get on your knees, right? You guys get on your knees and bow down to Him,
Fully
like
prostrate, like head on the floor.
head on the floor and pray. That's a great way to show yourself. Because when we're talking to God, guys, I'm gonna be honest, we are nothing.
Mm.
We are nothing. I can't sit here and compare myself to Him. No way could I ever. God has given me so much, including this podcast, that I think I don't know why He gave it to us, but He did, And
He
if
works in
it's for this reason to give a good word out. We humans
mind.
are super egotistical, guys. We're full of ourselves, and sometimes we unfortunately have to hit rock bottom to understand that God was testing us this whole time, and we were just doing it wrong. Um,
Yep.
Praying's good. I recommend, even if you guys don't want to get on the floor and bat down, just pray. But make sure you're humbling yourself in front of Him. Don't pray with your ego. Don't pray with, oh, just because you want something.
I mean, that's fine too.
Well, yeah,
But
but
depending on something like, oh, help me, make this robbery happen. Like, dude.
people do that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Praying with your ego is just not good. You know what I'm saying? Because God listens, and there's this thing where if there's a starving kid in Africa, and he's praying for food, what he's gonna eat for the day, and then there's the rich man that's praying for his Wi-Fi to turn back on. Who do you think God's listening to? He's listening to both. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's
Yeah.
just, and he's gonna help both. But I think it's also he knows our hearts and he knows our intentions. So when you're praying, if you truly want to talk to Him and be in His presence, I think humbling yourself and um just knowing who you are and where you are at, and that God has given you everything. I think that's a good way to start, because it's already hard enough for people to remember to pray sometimes. But definitely, I think we all need to be humbled sometimes, and I know I have for sure this past year. So I'm truly grateful for God. So yeah, guys, get right with God. Open up your hearts. God loves you. We love you. I mean, it's always great that we can kind of give these nice little advice, I guess, out. We never
Yeah,
know
little
who's listening.
reminders. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someone out there can use this advice or something. And I think again,
Yeah.
maybe that's why God gave us this podcast. Who knows? Because we've been
Spread.
trying to get it done
Spread.
for so long, and look, um, yeah, God loves you guys. Um, I love you guys. We're all here for a reason. We don't know what's gonna happen in the next few years or in the next decade. Just, I think, just be ready. And I think by being ready is being right with God.
Yeah, I think death is a reminder too. Good
Yeah,
one.
for sure.
Because everyone shall taste death.
Everyone. That's one thing no one can escape. Unless you're a vampire. No, but yeah.
Lincoln.
Uh, yeah, man. It's been a good podcast though. We're 2 hours in already.
Oh wow.
Yeah, not bad for the three of us
Should we?
being back. I
Should
think we'll
we?
stop it here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we're good, right?
Yeah, I think that's good.
And
All
you
right,
kind of like
guys.
kind
Any
of
you guys
ended
want
in a
any last few words?
you kind of ended with a good positive note as well. So
Always.
you know,
And I keep saying this, guys. Every single time, every episode, you're gonna hear us talking about God. I will not once not talk about God. If it's in my heart to
I
say
mean, it comes
and,
naturally too.
and to
So
speak, yeah, that's
whatever.
what I'm saying. We didn't plan this. We were supposed to talk about health and wellness and some other stuff. And I think truly the conversations we just had, it's almost like God wanted us to show even how small we are. It's not a lot of people are doing this or showing or putting out awareness for what the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. Nobody wants to talk about it. They want to normalize it. And I'm not here to normalize any of that. If it's not a God, I'm not normalizing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially that last topic that we kind of, you know, people trying to be animals and stuff.
yep.
We're kind of bringing awareness to this stuff. I really feel like no one's really talking about it.
Nah, dude.
No one.
Everyone's kind of like, hey, man, they're not hurting no one.
They're
Type of
becoming
thing.
they're becoming the sheep.
I was like, I mean, suicide's not. No one's getting hurt. Like, is that okay?
Yo,
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Like, come on.
And are we just gonna become part of the herd?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. Getting led by a wolf.
Freaking yo, because I said the S word.
yeah, that sounds like no. Don't say it. No.
It's fine, guys.
Or
We're
people unaliving each other.
unaliving. It is what it is. I think we're still learning on this podcast, anyways, what to say and what not to say. I really don't want to fully censor ourselves if we don't have to. I think it's truly.
I don't get why the stig. Like, why do they try to make it a stigma saying
That's what I'm
words? Like,
saying.
dude,
I
people
don't get
should.
it.
Like, come
Well,
on.
because I've seen on whatever podcast, and then when they are saying that the
Yeah, I
word
understand that, but why? Just,
I'm saying what
what
they're
is
trying to normalize of it, like it's just not right.
Tell me what's the difference
well,
between
yeah,
me saying the S word and saying unaliving.
Yeah,
I guess
People
it's just the
understand.
it's the algorithm in the
Yeah, I
yeah,
get
us.
that.
it's being
No, I'm saying, but
controlled.
like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end it here. I think it's been a good. We left it on a good note. Um, I want to come back to this topic every podcast. But I want us to honestly, even I don't know if we're gorged down or not, but I
Dude,
think for me is if
you-
I can, huh?
why don't you like read a verse, a Bible verse, or a Quran verse as
We could.
well? Quran,
We should do
but
that
the book, you know,
next
why don't
episode.
you do that? Yeah,
Something that has maybe touched our hearts throughout the week.
yeah,
What
exactly.
do you think?
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt to try. I do have a lot of verses though that I can. I just don't. I don't like being the person that always just goes back to scripture. I like to talk more
And I'll work on my Arabic too,
I
because I
mean,
I
out
know
of how my
I
verses.
mean,
heart is, and I think where my heart and honestly, I truly think God just guides me in the right direction. When He gives me words to speak, I just speak. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to go back to a verse that I'm not so fluent in, especially when it comes to scripture. It's hard for me to remember a verse. I remember it more from advice and what I got from it.
well, yeah, that's the thing. We could say the verse, and then well, you could say the verse, and then we could like break it down, and then
Yeah, I'm
see
actually up for that,
Yeah, it'd be
our
cool.
opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and I'll try to do it
So next
on the
episode,
original language.
we're gonna have Oli and hopefully Stefan on. So that'd be fun.
Stephanon?
Yeah, her nephew.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll try to get him to get a Discord and figure it out. And if not, it might just be Oli. But we're gonna we're gonna do that next week. We'll do that. So I guess we'll drop it off there, guys. It's always great to be on this podcast and do another one weekly. I know we kind of haven't posted the other one yet, but I'll post it up probably tonight. Um, I'm gonna leave it off with God is great. Thank you guys for listening in on the Match It podcast, and it's been good. So I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Later, guys. Later.